Looks like we are good and live. It's good to be back. Back from Acon. Got to meet a couple of our community critters over there. It was a fun experience. Got to meet a lot of interesting people. Got to get some good advice, and it's overall a good time. I can't complain on it. I am happy to get back to Tal'Dorei Reborn. So exciting, so many things in the works that I want to see how you guys pull out all these strange victories and the new adventures that you're going to have. Let's jump right into it. So, welcome, weary traveler. Pull up a chair and listen. For those first time listening or who don't know, this is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign played using the Tal'Dorei campaign setting. As for the rest of you, welcome back. Let us regale in the tale of Tal'Dorei Reborn. Where we last left off, you all escorted Lady Sylvana back to the small town of Highland Haven to warn the folk there of the nearby dangers that you've discovered, as well as to get paid for your heroic actions in saving the life of Lady Sylvana. Shortly after arriving, you rest at the Sleepy Lion Inn. Very quaint little business, whose even the smallest comforts make you feel like kings after your recent journey. In the morning, you head on out to the townmaster's, Barthen's office. Noticing a bounty board outside, you see a few postings about orcs, kobolds, and banditry in the surrounding area. Not uncommon for towns this far out in the wilderness, and usually are easy coin for seasoned sellswords. Sylvana repays you for the debt that she owes you in gold coin. Coin that you take. And you return the stolen goods recovered from the kobolds and bring them back to the merchants. This was in exchange for even more coin, as well as some needed supplies. As you continue your shopping expeditions, you're accosted by a gang of local ruffians wearing masks painted like snarling dog maws, calling themselves the Jackals. After a bloody street fight, you drag the Jackals to the local constable, who warns you that this will bring lots of trouble, as the Jackals will want blood for their brothers. Going about town, gathering information on the situation, you learn that one of the town and overall region's protectors, an Ashari druid, went missing, which allowed the Jackals to entrench themselves into Highland Haven with minimal resistance. You also learned that the Jackals have claimed the Filthy Liar Tavern as their hangout. While investigating, you also notice that you are being followed by a black raven. You head back to the Sleepy Lion Inn to form a plan to deal with these Jackals. During this meetup, an impromptu bare-knuckle fighting contest was started between your group. Bets were made, coin was won and lost, egos were bruised. But at the end of the fight and cheering, outside surrounding the inn are several Jackals who now threaten to burn down the inn and everyone inside unless these new folk are given to them. And that is where we're going to pick off today. Mics are live. Welcome back, everybody.
Hello, I am back for the session.
Hello.
Hello.
All right.
And no more technical difficulties. I now have my computer.
Woohoo! All right. So, let's get right started with this with a few things. First, I'd like everyone to roll initiative, and I'm going to load up the map. So,
Oh.
this is not the best way to start a session. Roll initiative!
Yeah.
No, it's
I was
not.
just wondering if
I was
we could
able
talk
to,
our way out of
like-
this. I guess that's not happening.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
finished
this is
pizza
nice,
in...
man.
I just roll because I
5
have
minutes.
no initiative.
I'm going to pull Soren off the tracker here. We're going to pull... now, Selkie was not going to be here today. Soren and Amael... Amael said he was going to be late. Soren is just late right now, so hopefully he'll be joining in a bit. We are missing...
We are down by 4. This is
That-
concerning.
That's okay. I will adjust the encounters as needed here.
Don't worry, it will be fine.
There are 2 Eodron.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes, there are.
Okay.
I'm going to get rid of that one here. Because this one's going to be on the map. And so one thing that
I
we
no
are,
longer need a K.
so one thing that we are doing here, as Thor is now noticing because he's trying to move his token, is I am locking the tokens on the maps just to kind of help with movement so that everybody doesn't move their tokens all at once and can't find out who's doing what. So I have to
Can
approve
someone-
the kind of quote-unquote movements.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
That's
just
really good.
hold down the control and left and
Ooh.
drag your token. It'll show you your distance, which will help you calculate your overall move. And I can confirm the move once you're done with it. So you can kind of plan out where you want to go.
How can I cancel that though?
That is a good question. Let's see.
In the...
It's
there
gonna
is
get
in
messy
settlement.
really fast.
How do you cancel it? You just click your character down.
Is it me? Or
Yeah, you just
are
kind of pick and it goes away.
Okay, you cut out for me, so can you...
Yeah,
repeat
you
that?
slowed down a lot for a second.
I can't do anything about that, sadly. I'm on my phone.
Okay, the Thor's token's messed up here.
Okay, so how can we cancel that?
Oh, I'm gone.
There we
Oh,
go.
I'm back.
Yeah, it wasn't pulling. It just had your token,
Just
which is
click up
not,
your-
not correct. We want to make sure your combat tracker token's on there. So let me make sure that the stream can see you guys properly here, because this is going to be a very interesting scenario. Change the music up here.
Still can't figure out how to cancel that.
All right.
Okay, fine.
I hear a car.
Yeah, somebody like literally right outside just set off their car alarm, so they just shut it off, thankfully.
I will quickly be right back because I just ate whole pizza. I need something to drink.
That's okay. I am putting on your opponents on the field of battle here, so it'll just be one moment.
This is a really nice map.
Thank you. I'm trying different things with some of the maps, trying to keep them low memory too, so it doesn't bog everybody down. Those with internet problems will thank me for that one. Now your tokens in here in this common room, you can be anywhere in this common room that you want. Let's see, I need to...
I lost connection because I tried to connect to my internet and it disconnected me from the chat, so I went back to my data.
Okay. Let's see. It's not the right one. That's the one we want. Alright, so first we're at two
Okay, I'm back.
groups. Welcome back.
With ice cube.
Can't read that.
You're not meant to.
I
That's-
cannot understand that as
that's
well
what-
as that's dwarven by the
It's
looks of
supposed
it.
to be Dwarven.
Well, I mean, we don't know that, obviously. Like, if
So
you-
it actually changes their language?
Yes.
Yes, it
yeah,
is.
whenever you
Awesome. Well, that's
welcome to
cool.
Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, I speak Elvish. I can see what that says.
You see what this one says.
Alright, that should be those. Perfect.
I can't see what Kunai said.
No one could probably read that.
That'll be
Nope.
infernal, right?
Yes, it is Infernal. I know Elvish and Infernal.
There's so many languages in this game. God damn.
I know.
But yeah, no, my character knows Common, Elvish, and Infernal. Infernal because he's a freaking tiefling.
I always
Yeah,
find
we
it
can't
funny in Pathfinder when for each int score you got a new language. Well, not int score, int bonus. So you had people with, 10 languages.
I know
Ah.
4.
I know 2.
I didn't know how you learned other languages because I know there's like an int.
You start with
Knowledge,
some of them at like from your background and stuff. You can learn some others at other points.
Okay,
You
Yeah.
can.
that's okay. That's okay. I have comprehend languages. I don't need to worry about that.
There you go.
There are features that you can just spend time in game learning language.
Alright, so... Chimera, I need you to roll initiative. I'm not seeing that on here.
I did. I just rolled my die because I have 0 initiative. So I just rolled a d20. I have no initiative.
Well, you should have something.
I have 0 initiative.
Well,
I have +1.
What's your... Okay, yeah. Alright, that's fine.
My con is 0. Wait, no, my
Dex.
what is?
It's dex.
Oh, my
but
dex
yes.
is 0. My dex is 0. I have nothing.
Alright, so, on this here, let's get this...
What is the bandit's dex?
I did roll an 11 earlier.
I like that it's Eldran, 8 bandits, then Kunak.
Yeah.
It's one of our party members, and then it's
It's
all the
perfectly
bandit,
fine.
and then it's the rest of us.
They will align. I like them aligned in a group.
Yeah.
Means
hang
I
on.
don't need to move.
Well,
There are 8 frickin' bandits. We're
Yeah.
dead.
no, it's fine.
Well, there is.
So you're actually
Bandits?
let's see.
Bandits are slightly harder than goblins.
No, but look at bandit number 5 and bandit number 4. There is a big bandit and very small bandit.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm very concerned about this.
yeah, no. I'm not sure why the tokens jump like that. No, but yeah, you let's see. Alright, so Ildron,
Mm-hmm.
alright. You get to start this party off with a bang.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know why we're being attacked by bandits. I never got that far in the video.
Because they attacked us and they didn't like the fact that we beat them.
They run Barter Town essentially, and they tried to mug your group after you were doing your shopping, and your group whooped their
Oh.
butts, and then their fellow gang members basically said, "You know what? We're coming after you now. We don't
So
like."
because we're outsiders, they thought we were easy targets, and then realized, oh crap, they're not that easy, and now they're after us, going like, you fuck shit up, so now we're gonna fuck you up.
I love
Kind of.
that logic. Like, oh look, that 8-foot Goliath is walking down the street. Let's mug him. He's easy pickings. That giant sword on
And
his back is totally not useful for him.
All right.
Unless you prove fun.
Yeah, all right. So, Eudram, what are you doing?
Alright, well, I'm going to move up to here.
Okay.
That's
Is
right,
the door
okay.
open or closed?
Door is open.
Open.
They kicked the
They
door
all they
open.
barged
and
in. with
They
three
made
of
their
them.
demands.
And I'm going. This. I mean, if I find these guys, I guess I find these guys.
All right. So just make sure you,
I'm too-
you're targeting a bandit. Good.
Deliver the harsh fish of justice and just whacking with the quarter staff.
Nice.
Very nice. So that will hit. Roll your damage. Your quarterstaff comes swinging around the bandit, just opens the door, and cracks him in the side of the skull. You hear the bone shatter. You see the eyes just kind of roll into the back of the head as his body falls limp at the doorway.
That's just something for you to consider. And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to move back 10 feet, and I'm going to spend one key point to take up patient defense. And that's basically, I'm going to spend one key point to do the dodge action as a bonus
Perfect.
action.
All right. Love it.
That's end of my turn.
All right. So now the bandits are going to start going. All right. So the bandit 2 is barking orders here. And let's see. This one's going to come around. Come inside here. Now he pulls out his sword and he starts swinging at Thor.
Why is it always me?
You're a
You're
tough-looking
in the
dwarf.
I'm just a
Technically,
short,
you're-
heavily
Maybe they're just
armored dwarf.
racist.
So he swings.
Short hair. I thought you didn't have any hair.
Oh, short, heavily armored.
He's like a little tank that plays the bagpipes. But anyway, the blade comes out as the thug comes running in here. Mask on, painted like a snarling dog. As he pulls the blades out, he swings at it, catching you off guard as he hits an AC 19. The blade cuts into you, dealing 7 points of damage. And that will end his turn. 4 is going to start moving here. He is...
Just to confirm, no one else here has any healing abilities, right? It's just me?
I don't have any healing abilities. I can use message to whisper sweet nothings to you as you pass into unconsciousness.
I would appreciate
I
if you
have
did
healing abilities, but they only work on me.
That's a story, and he's sticking to it, ladies and gentlemen.
Unless I can second wind him.
You can like do mouth to mouth and second wind him to that.
All right. So this one here comes out, pulls out a crossbow, and
Oh shit.
he is going to take fire at. He's going to take fire at Ildren here. Now, let's see. Can he? He dropped a critical hit, but he still hit an AC of 15, so the bolt still strikes you. But thankfully, because you are being extra cautious with that, you saw the bolt coming and were able to kind of get out of the way of a more lethal shot, but it still was able to hit you, dealing 6 points of damage as the bolt strikes you. Let's see. He's going to go right here, but he can't do anything. He double moved. And he is going to come in as well right here. And he is going to also attack Eodren. Because he saw him land the blow.
I'm just glad I'm behind a bunch of people.
God, man, hits AC at 20. Rolled a 17 and a 19.
Alright.
And again, he's just fighting with a sword. 2 damage, so he rolled minimum damage on that. Last bandit here. Actually, he's going to do something in a minute after he finishes his orders. Okay. He can't do anything else. So 2 is going to fire his crossbow.
You mean 8?
No, 2. 2 was just barking orders. It
Oh.
goes numerical with that, but he's the one who's directing everybody, and now he is going to fire in, and he can't get a hit on Eodran, so he's going to fire at the dwarf.
Of course he is.
And misses as dwarf manages to move out
Well,
the way.
considering the dwarf is short, and there's all these tall bandits around him.
It kind of hits his shoulder bit of armor and just kind of ricochets off. So just it strikes him, but it doesn't pierce in. It was at an odd angle. It just kind of bounces off. So the bolt kind of goes careening further to the bar, skittering and landing by Kunak's feet. Who, as he looks up, it is his turn.
Okay, so he will grab his greatsword and charge towards them.
Okay.
At 20 feet. And he will, as he charges, he will lift his sword and swing downwards, trying to hit the first one. And
Just make sure you control click him.
does 10 hit.
Okay, 10 does not hit.
Okay, he will action surge.
Alright. And just
And
control and left click the bandit. It should auto target him for you, so
Alright.
it'll auto calculate your hits and damages.
Yeah, I just control click.
I forgot that one.
That's alright.
And
Yep,
does
you're
it
targeting him.
again.
Action surge. Oh, 22. So yeah, that is definitely going to hit. And not only does it, your first swing, he sees you, this big hulking Goliath come by, and he's ready for you, and he moves out the way. However, he wasn't ready for the surge of energy that just comes from you as you swing again, just repeating the same maneuver. As you do, your blade goes into his head about a good 6 inches, and then you pull it back out, spraying you and Thor with blood as his body just falls limp. His head is slowly split open like a melon.
Okay, and using my reaming movement, I will try to get here.
All right. Perfect. Fan, that was amazing.
Ignore that. I'm trying to
Got your drinks poisoned.
Something screwed up on my thing. Something screwed up on my thing. I'm trying to get rid of the spell and it won't go away, and I don't know how.
All right, we'll triage
Delete.
at the moment.
Delete. I got it. Okay, I deleted it. I'm trying to how to delete something. I want to delete.
All right, so Kamir doesn't drink a bottle of poison after seeing all these bandits threatening their lives.
No, I wasn't trying to drink poison. I was trying to see what, all the range I can do from my Eldritch Blast, not Eldritch Blast, from my poison spray, and it just action spray to my spells, and I was like, no, not that.
Yeah, you don't want to be a target of poison, but
No, I'm
it is-
trying to.
it is
Things to work.
Kymir's turn. So
And you're in my way to do poison spray.
well, you say in your way. I mean,
Like whole party is in your way.
you
No,
again.
I
You
meant,
say in her way, but Kymir could, still do whatever he wants.
Chimera decides to join the bandits and poison spray the party.
I would do that. No.
You are joking, but yesterday I had an arcane trickster who color sprayed whole party by mistake.
Okay.
Oh,
Didn't read the spell.
at least it wasn't a prismatic spray.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking of doing poison spray, and it says the range / area is 10 feet. I'm a little confused about that.
All right, so for this, if you want to see who you'd hit, which you would pretty much mess up your own people with that, if you
Everyone's in the way.
right-click on the map there, you'll see pointers in the upper left. Looks like an arrow pointing to the bottom right. You click on
Yes.
that, you'll see one that's
square.
Your spray is
Or
that
a cone.
is that a cone? Yeah, you want the cone, and with
It doesn't
that,
actually say it's a cone. I'm like, I don't know what it is. It's a cantrip.
Okay,
You extend your hand towards a creature, and you can see within range and project a puff of noxious gas from your palm. I think it's a cone.
What's
Okay.
the spell called?
It's
What?
like
Okay,
cantrip
it's one
acid.
creature.
What's
you
the
can
name of the
choose.
spell?
Yeah, it looks like it's just one
Poison
creature.
spray.
It's one creature only.
Yeah, so it's not an area effect.
Okay.
So it's just
Yeah,
any
that's
creature within 10
fine.
feet. So,
So if I hit Bandit 7, will it hurt Thor?
no.
No.
No, it's just one of those spells which hits a guy.
Good. Okay.
Like imagine you
I'm gonna
speed
poison
someone-
spray.
Yeah.
How do I do this?
Okay, so on that, so it's your first time actually in the program here.
It's just my first time on the system,
Alright,
so I
so-
don't know what I'm doing.
In if you click on your portrait, it'll bring up your character sheet if you're not already in it.
Yes.
Make sure you're in the actions tab. It's the very last tab.
Yes.
And on the actions tab, you'll see spells, cantrips, you'll see poison spray. There's going to be a little lasso or magnifying glass, however you want to
Yes.
define it
I
as.
do see that.
Click that, and you'll see like attack,
Oh.
damage, save. So what you do here, because it's not really an attack roll, it's a save, drag that save dice over the Bandit 7 and that on the map or in the combat tracker. It's up to you. It works the same way.
Okay.
And they'll automatically roll their saving throw, and if they fail it, then you're going to click the damage button. So
Okay.
one thing you want to also do is make sure that you've left click and control the
I don't know what the
bandit.
save is.
So it did make the save. So
I don't know why it says 10 DC when it's supposed to be
hello?
13.
Did you put
Okay,
in?
who joined?
Hello.
I can hear you.
I suddenly can't
Okay,
hear
I can
anyone.
hear you. That's good.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah, we can hear
Oh,
you.
yeah.
It's Bad Shark.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Not that guy. Who invited that guy?
So Mel is back on the menu. I need you to roll initiative so we can see where you can get you back in here. And let me make sure you are in the
Hold on.
tracker.
I've forgotten how to move my character. No.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
It's all right.
Nice.
Wow.
God, I'm so good.
Wow. Okay, so you're going to be going first next round here. We're going to have you just your action held right after this. So we're going to get you on the map.
Sure. Could I have a map, please, quickly?
Yeah, I'm going to reshare the map here.
Thank you.
All right. So he succeeded on his save, so he doesn't take any damage from the poison spray. You can still move Chimera if you'd like.
Wait, was that directed at me?
No. She dropped, that's why. All right, so we're going to hold her off till she gets back. Now, actually, it will...
No, you're
well,
back.
Oh, she's back?
She's back.
Okay, sorry. That was complete fluff.
Nope, that's all right. I was
My
saying
internet like completely dropped.
that's okay.
Okay.
These things do
I just
happen.
said that I rolled a save. I don't know what the freaking bandit saved though.
I
don't
can
know what
see,
it
yeah,
was.
I got the save here. He did make his save.
Is it 13? Above 13?
Yes, so he did make his save, so he's
Okay.
not taking any poison damage from that.
Jerk.
So you can still move, though.
Oh, okay, so that's how it works. Okay. I'm still looking how to figure out how things works. Why
That's
is my
fine.
HP 8?
Probably because you didn't update it on the sheet.
The poison. The poison from earlier.
That could do it too. The poison that you totally didn't drink.
I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to figure out how things worked. I don't know what I'm doing.
All right. So if you hold down control, you can drag your token and just move them where you want to try to plot a map. So you have you can move 30 feet, so it's 6 squares.
Yep. I'm probably just going to move Are these tables behind me?
Yeah, that's what they're. That's what they are. So.
I'm gonna move behind a table and just kind of duck.
All right. So.
Which is probably gonna be fairly difficult for a person for a tiefling that is 6 foot.
All right, so you will have some
But
cover
I'm doing
bonus
what
from
I
range
can.
attacks, and
I'm doing what I can.
no, that is fine.
I am safe back here.
Let me mark that on here for. I think that was one of the.
Could you fix
no.
my HP back up to 15? Because I didn't get actually hurt.
Well, your HP is at 15 right now.
Oh, it doesn't say that in the combat tracker.
It does.
Oh no, that's order. Oh, that's
Yeah.
order. Okay, I get it now.
Yeah,
I'm
it's the
dumb.
initiative.
I'm so dumb.
That's all right. It's your first time actually in
Okay.
the app, so that's okay.
Yeah, numbers are not for everyone.
All right.
I will say
so,
I don't like the tokens being locked because you can't really do
All
much.
I've ever
Amel,
seen before is just maps.
now, Amel, it is your turn. So we're just saying that you held your action till now. So you come out of the room, dropping an empty cup of ale, smile on your face, all these bandits around.
Marvelous. Okay, so who is the most hurt at the moment? Who looks the most hurt?
Thor
Me.
looks pretty hurt.
Thor.
Thor. In which case, I would like to go up to Thor and use Cure Wounds.
Oh, you're just the best.
All right.
Well, I just like helping people. That's why.
Gonna blow you a
Alright,
kiss.
roll your,
I like helping myself.
Yeah, roll your cure.
Oh, yeah, there it is, okay.
I did add your
Right.
healing hands
So
racial
can I
trait.
target?
I think you just drag the healing dice on him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can just click on him and
How do
then-
I target people again?
Hold down control and left click on the
Alt click.
desired target. And untargeted is the same. Just re-click them.
Control and left click.
Yep, you're targeting Thor.
Targets. Okay. In which case, then I would like to use Cure Wounds, which is here. Cast.
That's shocking grasp. No.
Yes, it is.
What? That's charm person.
Oh no! No.
I'll do anything for you.
Wow. So we now know who's secretly working for the bandits.
Hey Thor, do you like me now?
I've always loved you.
We have new sheep
like
now.
a friend.
Well, Thor did make his save on that.
Save.
Can I redo that? I
did make a
accidentally clicked on the
save.
wrong one.
Yeah.
Here.
He clicked on.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Thank you.
Finally.
That undid the last attack.
There we go.
All
The
right.
thing is, charm person didn't actually work.
But you're not
Well, that
talking.
was just my natural reaction to seeing a male
We're
walk
talking
up.
Yeah, so
about
I have to
he-
confirm that he still liked me even if he...
It's just some healing.
Okay,
Don't think too hard about it.
Just something minor, you know. Do you still want to move?
If we had a normal conversation, no one would talk this loud.
So, Amel, do you want to stay where you're at?
I can throw daggers. That's cool.
Yeah,
Yes,
be
please.
more quiet.
Okay.
Yes, please. I'm just gonna stay here. I feel safe behind Thor.
All right.
The
So,
arms of the angel.
okay. Next, let's see after Amel. All right. Finally, we are to Thor.
And we lost. Came here again.
Okay. I assume I can't just move through the spaces of enemies. Like, that's not a thing I can just do.
Not at their current size and your current size now.
Okay.
If
Like,
there
I
was
wanted
a
to
much
walk there, I
larger,
wouldn't be able to get
yes,
there.
but then you would have other problems.
Okay. In that case,
Such as being stepped on.
Such as
In
why are
that
you
case,
fighting
I-
something that's huge or colossal at your level?
Yeah, in that case, I'm just gonna smack the bandit in front of me.
All right, so
with my
Bandit's
war
7.
hammer.
All right, make sure you're targeting him.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
So that all right. So that did not hit.
No.
So AC is 7. So you swing out. Bandit takes his sword, meets your hammer in mid blow, just clang, and just holds it there. Arm muscles just tense, blocking the blow.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn then.
All right.
Can I move? Can I move here without provoking an opportunity attack?
Yeah, yes, you can. You can be in their threatened area and move all around it all you want. Is the minute you leave that threatened area,
Yeah.
then you have problems. Now, there is exceptions if they have feet or anything like that. Then when you enter it, then you have problems. But yeah, move around it all you want. So
Okay.
your move.
Yeah, I just
there.
like to move there, and that's my turn.
All right. Well, now we go back to Mel.
That was quick.
Well, just because Amel has the highest
Well,
initiative, and he came late.
he drank a bunch of sugar. That's what it was.
Yeah, he has haste on himself.
It was it was a high content honey
a
ale.
lot of sugar. No, I'm so high on sugar right now. Okay, so I would like to now move behind air. Oh, how do I move again? Damn it.
All right, you're fine. You're doing it fine. No, go to where, move it to where you want to go to, so it points the pointer to where you want to end it.
This is why I don't like locked tokens.
Right. Oh, what? Bloody hell.
That's fine. Nope,
I'm clearly
it's
not
fine.
good at this. Okay, so I'd like to move behind Eardran and use Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Thank you.
And this time I will not attempt to charm person.
You're making the cleric look bad.
All right, so you heal him for.
This is
drop it
the
on
one.
for 6 points.
For 6.
So that has been applied. So he is healed. He is feeling much better.
Yep.
I'm glad. I'm really glad. And then I'm going to hide behind Eardran this time.
All right.
Realizing that I know how a tall person might be a bit easier.
We're all just gonna slowly progress up the stairs.
Okay, this will be interesting.
Well, the current tall person is hiding behind a table.
I am a bit taller
No.
than you.
No, Kodak is the tallest, and he is at the front.
Yeah,
door.
that's true. Kunak is the tallest, undisputably.
How tall is Kunak?
I'm
8
going
feet.
to follow up with my my next try and
he's
kill
giant.
this. Number 7.
All right. Well, I mean, you did get first blood, and you did hit with the 23. Oh my God! You all right? So again, your quarterstaff swings around, cracks this guy right in the back of the skull. His body goes flying forward, planting on the ground. You just see the blood on your staff from how hard you hit him. A little bit of red mist comes out from just the spray of it, and he is not moving.
Alright, well, in that case, I'm going to move to here and going to use my bonus action to do an unarmed strike at this guy.
All right, 6. Yeah.
I'm gonna kick him in the face.
Oh, natural 20. All right.
Nice. Critical.
All right, do not piss off Eodran today. I mean, he is just literally killing it. Literally killing everything in his path. So, cracks the other one, comes almost Jackie Chan, just like leaping off one of the little support pillars, spins around, kicks this other jackal right in the face, hits him so hard he goes flying back like 10 feet outside. His body just kind of folds up on itself just from the force of it. He is not moving. His weapons and everything he had to say, he just dropped. And you just land just in that little fighting stance.
Excellent. That's my turn.
All right, that was an amazing show. Seeing this show, he is going to try to put a bolt right into you. It's an AC of 18, so the bolt does make contact. And
Can they see our chat, by the way?
Yep.
oh yes, they see. Yeah, anything in Fantasy Grounds, they can see. So let's see here. And as the bolt flies, it strikes you in the chest, dealing 6 points of damage.
Oof.
Ugh.
Undoing that hard work that Amal has done.
Wait, so you have like 2 bolts in you right now?
May I just mention that I'm out of spell slots now?
And
Once I learn how to catch arrows, you're going to be in such shit.
he is going to.
Who's out of spell slots?
Wait, you can do that?
Wait, you are 2nd level now, so you should have 3 spell slots.
Who are we talking about?
Mm.
Amal,
I'm talking to Amal that he should have 3 spell slots on this level, not 2.
I don't know how many spell slots I have, so.
I mean, we don't know how many
Well-
he's used.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Not everybody's been fully rested since the big fight. So now 4 swings at you, Eodran. He misses. So after you're in your fighting stance, and he comes around, swings with his blade. You easily just duck out the way and get right back in his face. The next one sees this. Pretty much this walking wall that is a Goliath. You can see he has like second thoughts in his eye for just for a brief moment. Just kind of, you're biggin'. Still swings at you. That moment of doubt, that seed of doubt though, was enough for you to just easily deflect his clumsy strike. You just taking the hilt of your sword, just kind of parry his blade, just cling. It's almost sad. It's almost sad. The other one here is going to move up, and he is also going to attack you, firing at you with his bow, and he is going to miss you as well.
Everyone's just terrified of him.
Apparently, they really should be terrified of Eardra because he's already killed
Like,
3.
He isn't like badly missing, he's just...
One
you
is
know,
a over 8-foot giant, so.
Yeah. He shoots the arrow, it sticks into him, but it's basically stuck in the fur and the mail that he has on him. It doesn't ever reach his skin.
Yeah, it gets stuck in some of the equipment that you're having, so it doesn't really make any penetration. So you just kind of look at it, it's really bad. Like, this one guy just doesn't have confidence in himself, and it shows. This other guy kind of got startled by this huge Goliath in the doorway here. It shows. But now this huge Goliath gets to go.
Oof.
Oh, no. Critical miss. So with the natural one, you start to swing down, and you're just so enamored by Eodran's awesome display of killing.
I may have idea. Like, I'm used to swinging wide with my sword, but I forget I'm standing in the doorway.
And it just hits the door frame.
It gets
Yeah.
the door.
It's stuck. It's now stuck
stuck.
on the door frame.
Well,
You have to use your free action to pull it out.
so yeah, you hit the frame, not being used to such cramped quarters with this, and it gets stuck for like just a moment, just enough to give enough time, buys the band enough time to get out of the way as you wrench it through to complete the strike, chipping off some of the stone as the blade strikes all the way down from the arc.
Oops.
Okay. Taking weapon out from my belt is what kind of action?
You can draw or put away a weapon as part of your movement for free. Outside of that, you have to spend an action to do any additional interaction. So if you wanted to pull a second weapon out and you didn't have certain feats, it would
Okay.
cost your action.
Because I was like, in theory I could pull out axe and still hit with bonus action because it's light. But whatever. That's end of my turn then.
Okay. Come here. Hiding behind the table. Your cover bonus.
Yes.
You hear the sounds of people dying. The sounds of swords ripping through the actual structure of the inn itself. And crossbow bolts hitting armor, the metal. The thud of it hitting.
I
thick
probably
hide.
can't see anything from where I am.
Well, you're kind of like peeking out just like a little bit over it because you're not completely blind to what's going on. You're just ducking behind the table itself.
I meant like because Ildron and Kunak are both in the way of the doorway.
Well, I mean, you can still make attacks through them without hitting them.
Without hitting them?
Yeah.
Okay. Because if that's the case, then I probably will do Eldritch Blast.
Okay. You most certainly can. So you can actually target Bandit 4, 5, and 8. You can see those clearly from your current location.
4, 5, and 8.
I keep thinking everyone says Thor instead of 4.
I'm probably gonna go for 5.
5. All right. So.
And do I just drag the attack die onto him?
You
You
can.
can just control click on him.
And then you can click the die as well. Control clicking is better when you apply the damage. But yeah, it'll speed things as you just control click them and then hit your dice and then
Okay.
hit your. Is that a 20? No.
It's a 14, which is
Alright.
a 16.
No, but your dice color and the number colors were pretty bright, so I couldn't see it.
Yeah, they're pretty. I don't know how to fix that.
You can on the color palette, the upper
There
right.
we go.
One, yeah. So you already
There
figured
we
it
go.
out. See? Bam. Look at that. You still hit him though, so roll your damage. So this Eldritch
Yay.
Blast comes flying out from behind inside of the bar, over Eardrin's shoulder, right next to you, Kunarg, as
And I'm attacking 5.
yes. Oh, that is so much
I
better.
just rolled a 10.
And as you
I
hit
just rolled
him,
a 10.
you hit him. His body spirals as the blast hit, starts corroding the skin, eating it away, revealing muscle tissue, and then eating away to the very bone itself. The man, part of his shoulder, neck, and face, he just screams. It's eaten away by the necrotic energies, and he is no more. He just falls down at Nark's feet.
I think I've learned my lesson. Don't use any other spell except for Eldritch Blast.
They are a warlock specialty. I will not lie on that, especially with some of the powers you get to put into them. You're kind of like Cyclops from the X-Men. You know, it's your one trick, but damn it, you're good at that one trick. All right. So, are you gonna stay behind at the table?
I'm just gonna stay where I am. I'm safe here.
All right. It's great for movement
I'm
too.
well out of the way of any attacks. I'm just safe here.
Okay. Well, Thor, it is your turn. How would you
I'm
like to-
just gonna cast Sacred Flame on Bandit 4.
All right, he failed. He was not quick enough to get away from the burning fires that began at his feet and start writhing up his form.
Finally. Where's it? Oh shit,
Oh,
I'm trying to
that's
find
the
it. Oh, there's the
save.
damage button.
There we go.
Yes!
Oh, okay. So did not target him. I'm just going to drag the damage right onto him. And as the flames curl up his form, you hear him screaming in that writhing agony as he falls off this platform here outside the inn. And you just see the flames still kind of burn on his body as it stops moving.
Just me and Thor doing full damage.
That's the first time that spell is hit. I've cast it like 14 times.
I know the feeling. I cast Eldritch Blast like 4 times and didn't hit any goblins.
Yeah, but you remember you had 2 critical hits with it against the biggest bad guy in
I
that
did.
interior dungeon. You
And that
completely
was so
one-shot.
helpful.
Yeah, you completely soloed him.
It was so helpful.
All right.
If I hadn't done that, we'd probably be dead. Or at least a few of us.
It would be interesting. But, Amael, it is your turn.
would
I wonder
like
how Bandit
to
2
move
is
up behind
feeling.
Airdron.
Well, we'll find
How
out
do I make
here.
that move now?
Oh, yeah. Should be rich. There you go. Pulled you. Rubber banded you.
Okay, and then I would like to target Bandit 2, generic evil guy number 2. And I would
Come on,
like to
catch his
shoot
name.
him with a
Just
fire
family.
He's got hopes
Yeah,
and
but we can't
dreams.
think about that.
He's got a
He
name
has-
tag.
His name is serial number 476. And, oh, fuck.
Oh,
So-
so close.
Serial number 476 survives.
So,
I
As you-
cannot hit for my life.
throw your arm out and you launch this bolt of flame from your fingertips. It comes launching out. He kind of ducks down as it goes over his head, flies across, hits the building across from him. It's weak enough where it doesn't ignite anything, but you do see like a little bit of the little singe spot where it did strike.
I would like to kick the pillar next to me and shout, "That's it, I'm becoming a full-time healer."
Screw this! All right. Eardren, who's been murdering these
Poor
guys left and
Mel.
right,
Alright.
already has 3 confirmed kills under his belt.
I'm gonna run up to here. And just charge straight in and just swing my quarterstaff at Bandit 2's head.
Okay.
I
Alright.
miss.
10 is not going to hit, so you swing at him, and he just kind of takes his crossbow and just throws it up where it hits the thick part of the crossbow, blocking the strike.
Well, in that case, I'm going to burn my last key point to do a flurry of blows. I'm going to do one unarmed strike against him.
Nice.
That will hit. So 19.
You block my quarterstaff, I'm gonna frickin' punch you in the face.
Oh yeah, while he's blocking the quarterstaff, I quickly reach around with my free hand and just do like a jab into his neck.
So you kick him in the nuts.
It was a feigning strike.
And then after I jab him in the neck, then I kick him in the nuts. My second unarmed strike.
That will also hit. So both of them you're hitting him with both unarmed strikes.
I
Alright.
did kill him.
So he is still standing up. He is a bit bloodied from those strikes, but looks pretty pissed at you now. You killed a bunch of his men, and you broke the one rule of Fight Club, man. You hit him below the belt. It's like Wolverine in the first X-Men, you know? Don't hit him in the crotch. So he is gonna...
And
Are you gonna stay there?
Don't die.
yep.
Okay.
Don't die.
He is gonna drop his crossbow.
I can't
and-
move out without getting opportunity attack, so yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. Well, both of them have crossbows. They don't have melee weapons. So
Oh.
unless they're trained with it, that's a caveat a lot of people forget, is you have to have a melee weapon to threaten somebody with that. Just like you have to have a melee weapon to pull your damage. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank
So you could move.
Sorry.
Oh, could I? But they have. I thought they'd have like daggers or something.
They have to have them in their hands. They both have crossbows in their hands right now. If you don't have your melee weapon equipped, you can't take an attack of opportunity. It's one of the problems if you don't have Warcaster feat. and you cast a spell that requires mana components, you can spend your move action or that free part to put away your weapon, but then cast your spell. But then if somebody goes past your threatened area, you don't get to take an attack opportunity because you don't have a melee weapon equipped.
Okay, so I'm going to move.
It's one of those
I mean,
minor
they
little
do
things.
have. If they only have crossbows, actually safer.
Well, they have
Actually,
melee weapons, but they don't have the melee weapons equipped. Like, they don't have them in their
Okay,
hands.
well, I'm going to move back into the doorway then.
Okay.
That's my move.
Yeah, because they do have sabers, and
Okay.
all
Okay,
right.
I would like to summarize what just happened. We saw him run over, hit him with the staff, kick him in the balls, and run away.
I didn't kick. I ran over.
Throat.
I jabbed him in the neck and then kicked him in the balls and then ran back. Yeah.
It was like the Karate Kid Quicksilver method, It's like the low blow, punch in the throat, and he just fell back into the end. Now, to be
He came
fair,
back to his friends.
yeah, he did kill 3 of them, so he will move up.
And he did
Actually-
heavily wound.
Actually, tell you what, since he's there, he is actually. Let's gonna make a check. All right. So yeah, he is going to leap down here, and he made his check, so he's still on his feet, and he is gonna run off.
Sure.
Shit.
And the other one here is going to see
Fucking
the
women.
dead flaming people here. Okay, he is going to take a pot shot before trying to leave as well, because now he's kind of worried. He's going to take a shot at Eodron, who's the serious threat here. Misses as it hits the door frame. He is going to also.
Can I still see? Can I still see him?
Yeah, you can see him. He's trying to run off here, but he may. He's gonna make another check as well. Makes that as he moves.
Crap, I don't have any spells that can actually
Now,
hurt him.
he can't move as fast as the other one because he attacked. So that ends his turn. Grunak, they're fleeing.
Mhm. He is fleeing. Okay.
Can you reach him?
Uh,
You're a giant, so you got more steps than we do, right?
He's a good
no,
luck.
Same
not
movement.
in a way you
Oh,
would want.
Goliath.
Okay,
He still only will move 30 like the rest of us?
Yes.
I will move here with my
That's
20
sad.
feet. And with that movement, I will pull out the hand axe.
Okay.
Or do I need to pull out them as I'm throwing them? Because they are thrown weapons.
All right. So as you're moving, you can pull out the hand axe as you're moving. You're just basically dropping your two-handed sword, so you're like just.
Or it's still stuck in the doorway.
Okay. So yeah, as long as you're, if you're gonna use your hand axe, you can do it while you're moving. You just pop it up from your belt, have it in your hand, and you can attack.
Okay, so I can only throw one then.
Yes.
Can you move me?
Yes. Sorry about that. Oh. And let me move this so people can see.
Those 11 hits.
All right. So yeah, 11 is not enough to him. The axe goes flying off. He kind of looks over his shoulders. He's running with his crossbow in hand. Sees his axe flying at him, and he's like, "Oh crap!" And he just kind of ducks down. The axe was flying right over his shoulder. Looks like it narrowly missed him.
Yes, we're still level 2.
Okay, so I will shout behind me, grab my sword, and he's jump. Like, how high is he right now?
So right now he's about 10 feet lower than you.
Okay, so to jump down, what do I need to do?
Athletics check
Okay,
or
so,
acrobatics, depending on which one you want to do with that.
athletics is better.
Yeah, I'd figure athletics would be your bread and butter.
Oof.
Oh my.
One, you
And-
fall on your face.
And I did say I roll a lot of nat 20s today.
Okay, so as you leap down,
You fall on your
Um,
face.
you when you land, there's like rubbish over here, and you kind of land in that, and you lose your footing in that as some of it breaks, and there's smells just from the trash and everything.
Oh, fuck.
Rats go kind of skittering about. This may have been where somebody took a bird bath the other day. Not quite sure. It's still got a little bit of remnants of that as well. But you fall. You are prone.
Okay.
Hit you
I
with the
don't
prone
have
condition.
enough speed to get up, so I'm staying there for now.
Just have a
Alright.
nice lie down.
Okay. Chimera. You just heard this
Yay!
loud crash.
He did shout to grab
I
his sword,
heard the
so we
crash,
could,
and I want to move here.
Got it. And moved.
And I'm just going to use Eldritch Blast because that is my best spell on this goblin. Who I know I can see.
Yep. Yeah,
So I
you
just
can
roll
see
it. So I just roll the
Um,
attack die.
So make sure you left click him. Control left click, and that'll target
Already
him.
Picked up the thing. I already picked up the thing.
You can drag
I
on
always
him.
have my thing open. Okay. Whee! 19!
All right, 19. So modified to a 21.
Well, it's
will
actually
hit.
21. Yeah.
Yeah, that will hit. So
Yeah,
you can drag your damage dice on him, or control left click
Roll
and then
damage.
hit the damage.
I did 2.
Okay, perfect.
2 damage!
So you hit him as
Hey,
he's
unless I
running.
hit him.
Yeah, you hit him in the back as he's running. He's still kind of crouched down from dodging the axe, and still running as fast as he can. But you shoot him right in the back. It's wide open, nothing blocking it. So it does strike him. Doesn't do enough to really take him down. It does make him kind of stagger a little step, but he's still full momentum going forward.
And that's all I can do.
All right, Thor.
Yeah, following suit, just gonna run there.
Okay.
I assume Bandit 8 is the only one we can see. We can't see the other bandit that ran further down the street.
Yeah, it looks like he may have moved behind the building.
No, he's already gone.
Okay. Then, yeah, Sacred Flame at this guy.
Okay. And he failed, so roll
Does
your
it
second
work?
flame damage.
Yes!
8 again!
What kind
Nice.
of Eldritch invocation
I'm doing
did
nothing
you
except
take?
casting this spell from now on.
I don't remember.
That's cleric.
Oh, look
So-
again.
The sacred flames start again just forming at this guy's feet as he's running. It's almost like it's attached to the soles of his feet. The searing white hot flame starts writhing up his body, traveling up his leather pant legs, going through his vest, his clothing. He starts screaming in pain as you see him lit on fire from this holy radiant fire. He is still running forward, screaming now, just there's now a running bonfire through the street that is this man, but he is still quite much alive. But how much, though? He looks pretty badly burned. Sorry.
Okay. One thing to take note.
I just read it now. I add my charisma to my Eldritch Blast damage.
Yes.
All right.
I just got asked what was my stuff, and I was like, oh, I forgot about this.
That's fine. We can get that out on because if you don't have an Eldritch Blast with that, customize it won't apply that. So, even
Yeah.
with the extra bonus damage of that, he is still standing.
Okay.
But he is very badly
I have a high
burned off this
charisma.
searing flame there. The sacred flame. All right. Amel. You hear screaming coming outside. You see a man running on fire through the streets. Ah!
Well, naturally, my first instinct is to make him more on fire.
Are you gonna actually try Fire Blast again?
He's not going to grab my
Yes.
sword.
Of course.
Nobody has grabbed your sword, no.
You can grab your own sword
No one
when we're
cares about
done.
your sword.
I don't think anyone can
I
lift
care
your
about
sword.
finally doing some damn damage. Oh, come on. No.
The bolt goes
You should have
flying
grabbed the sword.
Why?
past him. Yeah, it just goes through the flames.
I
that are,
give up in defeat.
You feel shame.
I'm just gonna
action.
pat Amel. I'm gonna pat Amel on the shoulders, and considering he's right next to me.
I was gonna do the same thing.
There.
More for the
There.
tiefling just consoling you right now. There, buddy.
You'll get him next time. It's okay.
Although I appreciate the emotional support, I'm so depressed at having to need it.
All right, so does that end your turn?
Yeah, that is my turnover. I'm done.
Alright, well, this is all very conga line forming outside. I kind of move to here, and then like
All right,
You gotta jump down, so you
yeah,
gotta do
make
athletics.
athletics or acrobatics.
I can do an acrobatics thing to get down there.
All right, you do manage to do it. You stay on your feet as you land, dodging the flaming corpse that is under your feet, which would have tripped you up.
Cool. And then I'm just gonna chuck a dart at that guy. I'll move a bit closer first, and I'll just
Yeah,
and then I'll
just
chuck it.
right out of it. Yeah. All right. Okay, roll your attack roll.
Nice.
Do not
Fine,
mess
yeah.
with Eodran today.
I'm just gonna try and get him right in the back of the neck.
Why not the ankle? Don't kill him. We could talk to him.
I
No,
can't not kill him with a ranged weapon to begin with. And also, Eodan is not in a knocking mood.
So, all right. The dart goes flying from Eodran's hand as he rolls down, runs up with his momentum, just kind of spins around, throws the dart out. The dart goes flying, spinning in the air. As the bandit's just on fire, screaming, trying to pat himself out. As he stands up, his neck and the dart are in perfect alignment. As the dart strikes him, you see his body just kind of arch forward from when the dart hits him. His body just collapses, lands on his knees, and then he kind of folds back onto his back. His rest of his body still the flames writhing off of it, chest pointing in the air. The smell is something new, but he is no longer moving.
The second we're out of combat, I'm running around casting Spare the Dying on everyone again.
Okay.
Okay, as so I'm out of combat, I'll get up, clean myself up first of that filth, and go retrieve my axe and sword.
Yeah, can I go and pull my dart out of that one guy?
The flaming body.
No, the guy that with the dart in his neck.
Yeah, that's the flaming body.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The last one that
I
you
just-
just got, he was on fire.
cool. Can I pull the dart out of his smoldering corpse?
Yeah, you can pull the dart out. I'm just checking something here.
Can I ask how many of them I save?
Some of them actually don't come back from that, because it's not that they're unconscious at 0 hit points with that. Some of them, they've gone to their negative value, so they are just dead.
Okay,
So it's not
yeah.
that they're dying; they have already shuffled loose the mortal coil.
Yeah. Those of which that are dead, I'm gonna sort of take, I'll just indicate with this, about here,
Okay.
and just organize them and cover them up with anything I have to spare them the humiliation of being dead on the floor. And then anyone else who isn't dead, I'm just going to tie up with any rope I have. And take all their scarves as well, like I have been so far.
Okay.
What is with you and taking scarves?
Keep in mind that you
They
have a
could
lot
be
of
useful.
rope from that factory
Like,
you stole
we-
from.
I think we need those scarves for rewards at the moment.
Yeah. It's clear that these guys aren't going to leave us alone, so perhaps we should try striking at them directly at the tavern.
I think it might be an idea, but I feel like a lot of us are quite worn out at this point.
I feel
That's
great.
true.
Maybe take a long rest to speak
I feel
more
that-
meta.
I feel great.
I mean, like,
I'm
to
fine.
find that.
Like,
I've just been using cantrips.
I'm more thinking of a male who ran out of spell slots.
like out of character, we just finished taking.
As
short
it turns
rest.
out, I actually have one more.
Oh, okay. Because I've
Yeah,
got
we
two.
just
Yeah, but
finished
that's-
taking short rest. Taking another long rest wouldn't be wise for the single fact. If he's going to run to the bandit, he's going to go back with more friends and just burn the inn while we're sleeping there.
Yeah. That is always a concern.
That's a good.
What would a short rest do?
I mean, a short rest would bring me back up to everything I need, but it wouldn't help a male.
Yeah, some classes, like Warlock, for example, you can get your spells back or some of your class abilities back after a short rest. You can also spend some of your hit die to heal up. But
Actually, as sorcerer,
Actually,
level, he has found
Do I
very-
get sorcery points back after a short rest?
Yeah, he could regain the spell slots using the sorcery points and then regain them on short rest.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
According to the rulebook, I don't get them back on a short rest. I just get them back on a long rest for
Ah,
sorcery
okay.
points. But I could use my 2 sorcery points to make another spell slot, so I have 2 left then. So I should be fine.
yeah, you can convert them.
Yeah.
Unless we require more burst healing later down the line.
Question is, the bandit that ran away, in which direction did he go?
He went down that road here, but you didn't see him after that. So he
Where
may
from
have, he may have went behind some of the buildings and may have hid at that point once he was out of sight.
Mm-hmm. And the inn is in which direction?
Okay, so the inn that where they were stationed
The
at,
Filthy Liar.
or where you're staying at?
The Filthy Liar.
Filthy Liar? Okay. So, going back to the main town map here, let me, this map here.
At least we're all aside.
Okay. So, on the main town map here, let me, share that too, in case you guys don't have that up. So you're at 01, that's the sleeping line where they just attacked you at. The building that they're at is 8. That's the Filthy Liar. That's at the complete southwest corner of town.
Yeah. We went and staked it out, and that's why the creepy bird was following us.
So in theory, we could run there and try to cut him off before he gets there because he ran in the opposite direction, basically.
True. But there might be more of them like lying in wait, which we can't see.
Yeah, Shadow
Sorry,
Druid is
which
here
direction are we planning on
to
going? North?
scout around.
Are we attacking or are we just taking a long rest?
Well, we are not taking long rest, that's for sure.
I
but-
vote to press on.
Yep. Same.
I'm never going to say no to a battle.
Okay.
I mean, I can keep fighting, but like, I'm pretty fragile, especially, and I feel like a male can't keep propping me up at the moment. Otherwise,
I'm
while
gonna
you're
go in.
going to retreat.
I'm gonna pop inside and make sure, like, the
questioning
owner of
my
the tavern
ability?
or something does something about all the bodies that are lying around. Like, calls the appropriate authorities to get them all arrested.
I will go inside the inn and shout to Innkeeper, "Hey, you! Go inform the city guard that we have more bodies to take care of, and we'll come to collect reward later. And if they come again seeking us, tell us that we'll be coming for them." And I'll go back out of the inn and ask them, do you want to go to their inn now, or should we just hide somewhere, rest for a moment, then go to the inn?
I'm okay
As-
with
that's
just
who-
running straight there.
What about others?
I'm okay with running straight there.
I mean, I'm okay with it, but I don't think I could take a lot of blows at the moment.
Whoa, Amel,
Stop.
you just disappeared.
Hmm?
Amel disappeared from the map.
Holy dear! I just
Everyone's
just vanished.
disappearing around me.
Oh, other people.
Odin, what are you
Bye.
doing?
I don't feel so good.
I am Groot.
Oh god, now
I
I've gone.
don't feel so good.
Now the only one left is Aerodin. Aerodron. Words are hard. Names are hard. Okay, I'm gonna close this then. If everyone's gone from there.
Okay. So, y'all going to the other spot?
Yeah, before the news come that they didn't succeed, we'll come to them.
All right. Let's get that map loaded then.
Heck yeah.
And this over
Is this
here.
when we see Bandit 49 through 72?
Oh no.
Now, I do mess with the numbers like that, so you may see on some maps, especially ones that I I preload, that and I did this with my other group. Like it was something like Goblin 87. They're like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "There's only like 20 goblins," but I just
What's that
it was just
Goblin
messing with
69?
them.
Like to freak them out.
Yeah.
Goblin 69 is every goblin.
Anyway,
69.
can anyone not see the map?
I can see the map.
See them up?
Mine's still loading because my connection is a bit poor.
That's why I ask, because sometimes it does take a moment for it to load.
I'm just trying to move the map so I can actually see all of it. Can I make this thing?
If you use click the little gold icon, it'll let you scroll around with it.
You can
And
also
use-
middle mouse.
Middle mouse will let you
Oh,
zoom
that
in
is
and
so
out, too.
nice. Okay, that's a lot better.
If you hold down middle mouse, you
Okay,
can
now I can
move it
actually see.
around.
If you hold your scroll button, you can move around as well. Where is the dwarf going?
I'm charging towards the door, mate.
I'm going to stay
Where
behind.
the heck is Thor? I know. I was like, where the heck is Thor
See,
going?
that's why I lock tokens down, so you don't have those kind of things.
Like, are we starting?
Well, you right now, everybody's go. You all decided to go to the inn.
I'm going to need to stand behind Kunak and a fair distance away from everything else for this melee. But
What do we see as we approach the inn?
I'm going to
Are
stay
there any
near
signs of
Aerodrome.
activity or anything?
If you're able to wield crossbows, I can hand you mine for temporary purposes.
I can't wield crossbow.
Oh,
Such an uncivilized weapon.
Yeah, you'd rather smack
I
people
offer
over the head with a stick.
Bio, what do we see as we approach the inn? Are there any signs of activity?
Okay, so as you're approaching the inn, the outside, there's nobody stationed outside that you can see. There's activity inside, so there are people inside. You hear music and such going on. There's an alley cat.
Our mascot is here.
That's fine. There's an alley cat that lets its presence be known. So,
Can I throw the alley cat in the window?
No.
No.
okay. Just zoom this in here for our viewers. Now, I have everything revealed here just for kind of simplicity here. So, there's no masking right now.
I assume that's the in front of us are the main doors to the inn, right?
That is a set of doors into the inn. Yes, there's also kind of a side area to the inn, and you
I
don't
see
know.
that side area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a window looking into the inn right now?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
ask
there's
that too.
yeah, those little white things you see. Those are kind of little windows that you can kind of peer into.
Can I sneak up and have a little peer in the window, see what's going on inside?
Sure can. Make a
Just this one here.
Yeah. So we'll do stealth.
Oh, I'm so good at stealth.
That's right.
I got 3.
Oh god.
So yeah, modify to a 4 though. Woohoo!
All the difference.
I know.
At least it wasn't a 1.
I dropped my
No way.
bagpipes on the way.
Oh great. Yeah.
Drops the bagpipes, steps on the bagpipes.
Starts playing the bagpipes.
So,
Thanks
Also-
for announcing our presence, dwarf.
also
I was trying to get a good look.
make a perception check as well.
Okay. I am better at that.
Much better with a
Probably know
16.
we're already here. Probably already
It's
know we're
fine,
here
I'm
though.
short.
'cause
They're
of
gonna
those
look out the
bagpipes.
window, look straight over me, and see you guys, so it's fine.
So, going over there, you get to the window,
and it's your fault.
your foot kind of catches one of the boards outside that are just a little higher than the others, and you stumble, and you kind of land bumping into the side of the building, making a loud noise. It does garner the attention of 2 of the jackals inside, who just like, "What was that?" And they see you just kind of. Your face is almost like pressed to the glass as you're peeking in. And
Can I quickly like pull out one of the masks and put it on?
I vote we let the dwarf
Not-
handle everything.
you wouldn't be able to quickly cover up everything since you've already kind of snuck up without it. And
No, I'm
Maybe
not trying to
the-
like cover up and hide. I'm just trying to be like, oh no, I'm one of you guys. Trust me, I've got a mask.
So they
Wow.
see a dwarf in the window waving a mask of their comrades, which is probably bloodied by now.
all
It's very
right,
interesting engagement.
so what is everybody else doing? You see the dwarf obviously hit the side of the building. It is now shaking one of the masks through the window.
I'm just going to face palm and start moving a bit further away. Oh,
I'm moving to
why,
the
God,
doorway.
why? And start moving away.
If anyone
I'll-
gets close to me, I'm trying to hand them a mask because I've got like 5 of them.
I'm not
least.
going to grab one, but
I'm
I'm going
going
to
I'm just
pull
going to
out my
stand further away.
I feel
But
like
I'm going
Phil's
to pull out
need a
my
lot of
greatsword
healing in a
and
minute.
ready action to hit anyone that comes out. That is a bandit.
Okay.
I'm moving back 15 steps to where like my pointer thing is.
Okay. What about you, Chimera?
I disconnected, sorry.
Nope, that's okay. What are you doing here? Everybody's kind of getting into positions.
I'm gonna go the side way. I'm just gonna basically kind of walk to the side of the dwarf and just ignore him.
I'm trying to forcefully put one of the masks in your hand.
I'm just gonna go that way. This side way. Over there somewhere.
Why is no one going with my excellent plan?
Just away from the dwarf.
All right.
I would like to stay near the dwarf because he's about to.
Screw your
make some
mask. I'm just gonna go in and blow things
So,
up.
so that we have kind of some organization here. Let's roll initiative here to see who acts what and how.
Yes.
Okay, dwarf.
Great plan, guys. It's okay.
It's got good initiative.
Oh no.
It's
know.
all gonna
I
work
rolled a
out
9.
fine.
Okay.
I don't know if it showed up though.
Great
That's not good.
initiative so
It did not show up in
far.
that thing.
Boom.
Wow.
Um,
Damn,
I
I
rolled
don't think I'm
worse.
gonna get to do my plan.
I technically rolled a 9, but it didn't register.
all right. So, all right. So inside, you see the bandits kind of talk. This one goes into this other chamber here, and you don't see him as he walks in there. This other one comes over towards the door here. And as he steps outside, he triggers Gunark's held action.
Misses.
And he misses. Well, hang on.
Wait, do I have advantage due to him being surprised?
That's what I was about to get into. So roll again. 21 will hit. Because he did have the surprise condition on. And as he steps out,
Dear.
Gunark swings his sword and beheads the jackal. His body
Oh, jeez.
going through full motion, the head rolling back inside into the bar.
Oh god. That's any cover blown. Thanks, guys. I was
Well, at
been
least now
thinking.
would all maybe they'll all be frightened of us now.
So,
Great.
let's see. Let me get these moves here.
Like, just so you guys know how it looked like, he swings that sword, that his giant sword stops at the doorframe again. Head stays on the flat of the sword as the body falls down.
I mean, you gotta admit.
By bandit.
Alright.
You can't spare the dying this one.
No, I cannot.
Oh no.
What the fuck with that initiative?
Jesus.
Great. Look what you've done.
I didn't do anything. I was sneakily going up to a window. I was initiating my plan to infiltrate.
I mean, I don't think
I
the
mean-
bagpipes would help the infiltration much.
I was
That's
going
just
to
my
say
pick.
I was tonight's entertainment.
Can I
I'm just gonna
completely-
say, from where I'm standing, this does not appear to be a sound plan of action.
Jesus. I mean, the good news is they're all a bit more spread out this time, rather than all straight outside the door of the tavern.
That is fair.
Hopefully, I stop having connection issues with my voice.
Alright.
Because I've disconnected like 4 times in a row in the past 5 minutes. So yeah, that's annoying.
Just checking. Have advantage on here. So these up here see the body and the blood. Don't have a good shot on him, so they're gonna do that. And he's talking to these here, warning them. Alright.
All these bandits rolled high initiative, and I rolled 4, and I am basically kind of in the line of fire for 4 of them. Fun!
Alright. So
I'm gonna
Correct.
die.
It is your turn. Bennett's
Well, you
moved.
don't know if they're there, so...
That's a
That
fair
is true.
point. That's a fair point. Decapitation does mean he was silenced right away.
He won't be saying nothing to no one.
I am so glad I picked up the spell shield.
Alright.
I'm just so glad. I had the incentive to think of getting, hey, shield would be a good idea to grab. I grabbed shield.
Did you by any chance grab mage armor as well?
Get what?
Mage armor.
I do not have mage armor, no.
You should grab it next time.
I don't even know if I can.
Well, Kodak, it's your turn. After you so that was your held action that was being triggered. So this is your actual turn here, for the full initiative here.
I cannot pick up mage armor.
Okay, so you only can get that through the invocation then. And let's see.
Yep.
That's too far. So we held another action. I'm just going to stay there and wait for sound to come out again.
Okay, you're holding your other action. Fair enough. Going on this. Eudran.
Okay.
The one who's been basically the MVP of today's session.
Yeah, the MVP is now somewhat singed and like has a few arrows sticking out of his back. Well, I can't see any of these guys, and are not going to be good odds if any of them get a solid hit on me. So I'm going to move up to here, 30 feet, and I'll take the dodge action.
So the dodge is an effect on you. All right, so you're waiting for anything to come out here. I think just unclick your character. Yeah.
You just kind of click on it.
Yeah, just click on yourself again. It should clear it because I have to quote unquote approve the moves, to accept the moves.
I have attempted. It's not removing the line for me.
Just
It's
drag.
Oh, you're just gonna live with it now, like a ulcer.
Like drag a new movement from your character, and then just click on yourself.
You're a genius.
All right, Thor. You just, as you were holding up the mask, trying to signal for these guys, and one of them was coming out, he gets instantly beheaded.
Well, there goes my plan. I'm just gonna peek around this corner, and I assume I see Bandit 4.
Oh yes, you see Bandit 4.
I'm just gonna Sacred Flame Bandit 4.
All right.
Yeah, I'm no longer here by myself.
Fail.
That way I can hide behind the melee character.
My
I'm
God.
seriously, I'm not doing anything other than casting Sacred Flame from now on.
So, you start searing this bandit. As you do so, again, the white flames start appearing under his feet, writhing up his body. He starts screaming as he was talking to somebody in the room. And they're like, "Oh my God! What's going on?"
Oh god, they didn't even know we were here.
To be honest, I could have dragged body away, then ready to action. And just slowly work my way through them all.
Alright, so Thor just lights one on fire, dealing tons of damage, and hides around the corner.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Then they're all gonna peek around the corner and then see this warlock and be like, it was you!
That was his plan all along. All along.
Dang you,
Oh my-
Thor!
I hate tieflings.
Behind
You
these bagpipes
rude.
lies the mind of a killer.
Tactical genius, more like it. Melee.
Rude!
Yes.
Seriously, you pin the chaotic neutral.
Well, I mean, when you see people being burned alive, flames coming, starting at their feet, you tend to think tiefling 9 times out of 10. So.
Really?
So when you turn the corner and see a tiefling, it's like, well,
Kyler is going to remember this store.
All right,
Okay,
so
Kymir is going to remember this.
I'm not the one that made you end your turn in the middle of fucking nowhere.
I would like to reinforce the stereotype by moving over here, casting Firebolt on the bandit,
Oh, here we go again.
and successfully hitting this
Oh.
time.
yes.
Oh yeah, suckers.
Just blame the tiefling for all the fire stuff.
Oh wait,
I don't even have any fire magic.
sorry, I forgot to target him. My bad.
That's all right. Just roll the damage die on him or target him and then click your damage.
Yeah,
We know
better
what
just haven't-
So, as you come flying up here, and let's see, why is that one? It needs to be going away.
Just blame the tiefling. Rude.
Yes,
Yeah. So
because
as the bolt
after that-
flies through, and other guys are like screaming, like, "Oh my god, what's that?" And he gets hit again from another firebolt, from a bolt of fire, adding to the already concoction of flames coming off his body, and he just falls down, this smoldering corpse. And people are freaking out in
With my
the next
remaining-
room.
With my remaining 5 movement, I would like to hide behind this wall so that the tiefling gets blamed.
I've got the
I
biggest
still
grin on my
have
face
time
and
to
double
get
thumbs
a
up.
return, so I'm gonna move out of the fuck out of the way.
Speaking of, come here. It is your
I
turn.
am moving away. There is nothing to do here. I'm gonna move to the other melee.
You can Eldritch Blast the bandit you can see down the stairs.
Bandit 1, yeah.
Can I actually see him?
Yeah, you can see him.
Wait, oh wait, that has 120 range.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, there's a lot of range.
There is invocation that can increase that to, I think, 600.
Well, I guess I will Eldritch Blast this.
Yeah,
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast is a hell of a
invocations
cantrip.
Are insane.
Except I rolled a 9.
Well, modified to
Which
an
is an
11,
11.
but that will miss him, Sam.
Wait, that doesn't seem right. Why you only have +2 to that?
Yeah.
I don't know. It says +2 on my range.
No, it shouldn't be
You have,
your
um,
range modifier. It
charisma
should be your spell attack modifier. So your proficiency, which
My
is
spellcasting modifier is +3.
yes, so that should be +5, not +2, because you add your proficiency and your.
I don't know how to fix any of these stuff.
yeah, we'll
Did you drag the spell in from the compendium, or did you just make it yourself?
I dragged it in.
That's weird.
yeah, because that should.
What's your charisma modifier?
My charisma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
well,
should
if
My
Like
we-
charisma is
+5.
+3.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a plus
It is-
5 with that.
Proficiency plus charisma.
Yeah.
So, all right. So that will actually hit.
Change the skill
the-
trait to add your spellcasting modifier. I don't know how to change the skill trait.
Hang on.
Do you, do you see the
attack.
mag on like the side of
Yeah.
on the side of the
Range.
attack?
Group attack base ability stat is going to be.
Oh, that's how.
Proficiency plus bonus. There we go. All right. So that
add that,
I just
then you
I
add
just
the-
kind of bumped it, so that should fix it for the future.
Yeah,
Now
by
the
one year,
damage-
then can you add?
Okay, should I roll it again? Or
No. Let me get the
Just
damage.
add 5 to the.
Let me get the damage here, because that adds your charisma. All right, so now
Oh,
try
cool.
now try doing the damage. So either drag the damage on him or target him and then roll the damage. That should fix it for you.
Okay. Well, technically, instead of 11, it would be a 14.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
and
you
that-
hit him, so you can roll your damage on him now.
Okay. So I roll my damage. Yay. Okay. That is the wrong button.
Yeah, we just got it fixed so in the
Ignore
future it
that.
doesn't. It applies all your bonuses and not just some for whatever reason.
Okay, there we go.
See there, now it's applying the
10.
bonuses. So, all right, so
Okay.
this Eldritch Blast, this bolt of force was flying from your fingertips, flying through the air, strikes the bandit here. It blasts a hole right through his leather armor, ripping apart this flesh beneath it. He's bleeding profusely, holding shit. Oh! He's having trouble breathing. He's just kind of staggering, keeled over a little bit, but he's still standing up. He's still alive, but he's very badly hurt. What'd you like to do?
Yay. I'm gonna walk away and go towards
There you go.
Kanuk, so I don't get blamed for all this blasted fire.
Kunak.
So yeah, Kunak.
All right.
I'm just gonna go over to move. I'm just gonna move over behind Kunak because screw this shit. I see your guys' game. I'm not playing it.
All right. He's gonna shout, "There's more over here!" And he's gonna pull back, take cover behind here.
But yay, everything's fixed. And now that I know that, I will later on fix all my other spells. Connects, turn hand, Chimera his great sword, and runs away. I'm not gonna be able to hold that damn sword. Stop trying to blame the tiefling. He's not even evil. He's just chaotic neutral.
Hey, it's not our fault that some tiefling decided to one-man band this entire operation.
All right.
I'm
So
not trying to one-man ban this entire operation. The tiefling hands become a mediocre weapon, pretty much. Yeah.
all right, Amal, you have.
I do not have proficiency in that sword.
All right, so Amal, you have since you're by this here, you are going to have a partial cover bonus on this. So I'm applying the penalty on his 2 attack roll. And
Please, RNGesus, save me.
oh, he still hit an AC 20.
Oof.
And let's see what his damage is going to be. Deals 6 points of damage to you as a crossbow comes flying out. Still managing to strike part of you, even though you're kind of taking cover behind the wall. He still gets an angle where he can gets a shot of hit you right in the side of your thigh.
Oh, pain.
And then he ducks back here, and let's see. He is going to. Okay, and he's going right there. Okay, sees
Oh,
you first
no.
thing. Still got your cover bonus though, which makes you
Damn it, tiefling! Why would you do this to me?
misses
Shut
though. This
up.
one strikes the side of the building, and he is going to move back over here.
I flinch and hope no one notices. Try to act tough.
I look him dead in the eye and just wink.
All right.
I actually think you have more health than I do.
So, Kurnak, he's going to try a shot on you. You
No.
have
I don't know.
a hell of a bonus on this. So he's got a hell of a penalty to try to hit you.
Am I ever invisible? Oh wait, that bandit. Okay.
Yeah, that one up there. So,
I'm gonna say-
yeah, you are mostly covered with this, so he's got a hell of a penalty on this. Whew, that almost went to a 20. But he missed, so the bolt comes flying out. You see the bolt fly into the street past you, so somebody is taking a pot shot at you. And he just finishes his move there. It is your turn. Let me try to see if I can zoom in here a little bit.
Can I hold my great sword and pull out hand axe to throw it, or do I need to drop the great sword?
Well, because the sword's two-handed with that, you would need to put it away and then pull out your hand axes with that.
Okay. Okay, so I will dash in, and yes, here. Use my action to dash, get in close, and basically use the Bandit 5 as a cover from Bandit 7.
I'm on the right screen to accept that.
As much as a 8-foot Goliath can do with human bandit.
All right, so as you come in, he was holding his action here, so he is going to take a quick pot shot at you with a bow. Does hit with it as you're moving, dealing 6 points of damage as you stop. So as you're coming in the door, bolt flies right at you, hits you. You just doesn't even phase you as you keep running through, ending your movement right next to this guy that just shot you, and he's just kind of craning his head up.
And I smile really wide at him.
Yeah, it's you look much smaller in the distance. All right, so he dashed
And
over there.
That's end of my turn.
All right,
Yeah.
Eldron.
Alright, can I see any of them from where I am?
No, well, you can see someone bandit 5 here. You can see him. He does have minor cover from the pillar, but that's about it.
If I like move up to the doorway here, would he still have cover?
Where? Which door frame?
Oh, of course, locked tokens. If I moved that to there, can I?
So
Yeah,
if you went here, he would not have his cover.
Alright, I'm gonna throw a dart at him.
Okay. So you run to the door and toss the dart, which will strike him. 6 point. All right, so you wound him as the dart flies across the room. He's looking up straight up at it. Couldn't I just? Oh shit! And all of a sudden, a dart just kind of strikes him right in the side. He holds his arm for a moment and turns and sees you there. You just kind of grinning with your darts.
Yep. Oh, that's my turn.
All right, Thor. I see Thor's already calculating his movement here.
Yeah. If I move there, can I then cast Thunder Wave to hit all three of them?
Yes, you could. That is brilliant.
Okay. So they each need to make a DC
If you select,
13.
yeah, I was gonna say you can drop it on each one or select all of them and do it once. Fail. The bandit 1 succeeded, and the other one failed.
Okay, I was also going to channel Divinity Destructive Wrath, which means it automatically does 16 damage instead of just 2d8.
Yeah. So, how do you describe this as it goes off with this?
I'm just gonna charge straight towards them, just looking them all down. Say a quick prayer to Odin to be like, "Oh, please don't fuck this up," and just land, stomp my foot, and spray my hands outwards, and just thunder wave, and take them all down.
So,
The
as you
corpses
do-
also go 10 feet back from wherever they are.
Oh yeah, so as you come running in and you land, praying to Odin, like, please, let this work. You land, letting off the thunder wave as it resonates. You all hear this loud, ba-doom! As it goes off, the bodies. It's almost like you just discovered ragdoll physics as their bodies just start to fly up. And just their limp bodies in the air, they're dropping their weapons. They get tossed and flung back. One of them gets tossed to the corner. The other two get tossed back further into the room here, crashing into some of the barrels and other shelving that they have in here. You just made a huge mess in here, but none of the three are standing up. They're all completely motionless in these.
I thought Bandit 1 made the saving throw.
He did, but still takes damage.
He only
Okay.
takes half damage instead.
And he was already hurt badly. so Thor just annihilated these three jackals.
He was already pre-melted.
Exactly. He was softened up. So with that one stomp, just took out all three of them. That was
I got
it.
these guys.
All right. Very impressive,
Fine.
Thor.
I want to try and find an area effect attack like that.
All right.
I don't have any. Drives me nuts.
Well, you get plenty of things. Warlocks are very interesting, and you get things to tack onto Eldritch Blast if that's where you're going with, where you can move people with your blasts and do amazing things with them. We'll
Awesome.
talk about that later here. Amel, you just saw this amazing leap that Thor did, and just it's like he channeled the wrath of his god into his boots. And he put those boots straight in these guys' asses.
I'm basically picturing this like Thor and Thor Ragnarok as he just crashes into a storm of people. Just makes this earth-shattering blow, blast them all into the sky. That's sort of what I was
But we don't know about Ragnarok.
I'm humming the immigrant song as I do so.
I would like to run over and give him a hug.
I willingly accept this hug in open arms. Before he's even got to me, I'm like preparing to hug him.
It worked! It finally worked!
I've been waiting to do that for 16 years.
Okay, I can't really move much further.
And they
so-
said in cleric school that I was nobody.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to do for this turn. That's
All
what
right.
my movement.
All right, so we got a bro hug going on over there. Come here.
I'm just ignoring that.
I mean, you didn't see the bro hug, but there was this loud, thunderous, destructive boom going on.
Yeah, and I also
That's
saw.
the sound of our
I wasn't exactly where I wanted to move, but okay.
Well, I mean, you can
Why
still
move
move.
there?
There you go. It's like the YouTube video, the epic handshake. It's like that, just boom.
The ship is real.
Yeah. All right.
So,
So the only one I can see right now is the one with Kunak, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Because the other bastard's hiding.
Come on.
Yeah, he's
just
behind the
fuck you,
wall
because
there.
I will be running next turn again.
He's hiding. I'm going to just, I guess, Eldritch Blast, because that is like my best spell.
All right. All right.
This spell's the best.
Except for when you roll.
I don't hit him,
three.
though.
You do not hit him.
Except for when I roll. No. It
Blast-
just flies past him, and he's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's got a dart in his arm, and you come charging in. You throw a blast, and it hits the shelving behind him. All the knickknacks, the empty cups start flying everywhere from the force of the Eldritch Blast. They start kind of teetering around, tink, crash. So this guy's looking kind of panicked now that all three of you are starting to storm in here.
And I'm just going to duck behind this table.
Just silverware, like pewter cups, little wooden plates.
Good news for you is that at 5th level you can use it attack twice with one cast. All the way to 4 times at level, I think 16 or 17. And what the fuck he starts talking about?
I see you now being brought up with that particular rhyme.
All right.
he went through a wall.
He was making his
He's a-
way around the top.
I know.
Right. These
It's funny
three
watching him go
ghost
through a wall.
bandits.
How do the bandits address each other?
Jackals,
Yeah.
we got company! So this one is
Ezekiel.
this one does not like being next to Kunai here. He is doesn't like everybody coming into this room. Kunak, you're going to get an attack of opportunity as he backs up out of your threatened space.
Ooh, I like it.
All right, 21 is going to hit him. Roll your damage. All right.
Seeks.
He is not going anywhere.
No. He gets sliced, cut down in his prime. Looks like he was going to fall back and try to shoot you as he was going back. Try to get some more cover, and you just cut him down before you had a chance to do that. This one, however...
We're ruthless.
yeah, apparently.
No, that's just the map. There is a roof on the building.
I said ruthless.
Yeah, ruthless, not roofless. He is going to take a pot shot at you. We'll hit an AC of 18 as the bolt flies across the room. Strikes you, dealing 6 points of damage. And he is going to step out over here. And...
Coward.
Okay. That's all he's going to do here. That ends our turns. Good heck.
Okay, bonus action, second win on myself.
Okay.
Nice.
Second one is
So I'm back to full health. And I will be dashing after him.
Amel's so offended he can heal himself better than Amel can.
And all he does is, like, he doesn't even do the magic. He doesn't even pull out a med kit. He just takes some dirt off the ground and just rubs it on the wound, and he's like, I'm good.
Like, licking my own wounds gives a whole new meaning here.
Wait, so I can't hit things. But people can heal themselves, yes.
All right. So, yeah, they'll move over there. And, all right, to use your bonus, so that should be it for that. Ildren, yeah, you see him charge out the door.
Are there actually any
Poor Mel.
people in this tavern, or is it just bandits?
It's been bandits. There's a bartender that looks like they're just cowering behind the bar.
Where? Where is this bar?
He's behind one of the tables, just kind of down. I don't have a token for him because he's not a non-combatant.
I just
Okay.
need to move over to here. Can I get a? Do I have a line of sight on Bandit 7 from here?
You do. He does have some cover though, but you can attack
I'll
him.
try and throw one dart at him.
All right. You blow past the cover. All right,
Okay.
roll your damage. All right, dart comes flying around. Part of his body's exposed as he sees Kunak come around through the door. That little part of his body that's there between Kunak and the doorway, you manage to hit pinpoint on. Strikes him kind of right in the upper chest. You manage to get a spot where the leather armor wasn't quite protecting, closer to the throat.
Nice. That's my turn.
All right, I see Thor's already plotting his movement in.
Yeah, just can I peek around that corner and see anyone?
So as you're going inside with that, you don't see anybody inside. Most of the place is pretty much empty inside of here.
Okay. In that case, can I move just further in, just
Yes.
like behind there,
Yes, you can.
to sort of duck behind this table? And I assume I still don't see anyone.
No, you do not see anyone. It looks like they had drinks and they were eating, and then of course, upon your arrival, they had to stop everything. So
Okay.
but there's nobody currently in here.
As a bonus action.
So there's probably half full taken. I can't think of the word. Tankards of just alcohol.
Yeah, just grog
Sitting
and
everywhere.
food laying around. Yeah.
As a bonus action, can I grab one of the tankards and just down it?
Sure, why not?
That's why I mentioned it. I knew you were gonna do that.
Well, he hasn't
Is it
encountered
poison?
his most hated foe, the door.
There's nothing to do without any doors.
All right. So he's drinking, picks up this tankard, just starts guzzling, starts running down his chin, dripping on his chest. It's amazing. It's,
Nice
it's a
little
free
pick-me-up.
buffet. Amel,
Pick me up.
there's bodies strewn about here, flown back from the impact from Thor's landing. You just hear a happy dwarf sound from inside, and that's all you hear.
I would
You
like
found
to,
alcohol.
I would like to inquire as to what makes this dwarf so happy.
Okay.
Free booze.
And you see him still holding a tankard up as he's emptying it. And the table looks like a buffet table that's just like where several people were eating. And they left their meals half finished, and he's drinking a tankard at the table. Just standing up by
Come
it.
get some. It's free.
Take consideration. We
somewhat
don't know if they paid for them
uncomfortable.
before they bought them, or if they paid for them, or you have to pay for them afterwards.
It's free. Anyone asks me to pay shit, I'm beating them up.
If anyone asks, it's on the tab of those 3 guys outside.
Yeah. I think they drank too much. They're all kind of unconscious at this point.
Did they shout? Did Kunak hear that?
Make a perception check. Because they are
Sorry?
kind of far away through some doors.
16.
You hear something about free something.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so Mel,
Okay, well, yeah, that's about as far as I can move, so I'm stuck here.
all right, come over here. So in here as well, let's see. So you can see Bandit 7, but he does have cover. So you can try to move and then hit him, or try to hit him then move, or whatever you'd like to do.
Well, I see that he's probably the only bandit left and needs to have it covered, so I'm just gonna let them do it.
All right.
No point in trying to do it myself. And I'm probably just gonna go outside,
Okay.
because my character doesn't like the smell of alcohol.
As you go outside, you see a bandit charging down the side of the building in your direction.
Oh, they're fabulous.
Well, isn't that convenient? I'm zoomed in. I can't see anything.
So, I mean, you still
So
have
that's
an
helpful.
action.
Oh,
if
there
you
he
wanna-
is after I move out.
Yeah, you still have an action if you want to cast Eldritch Blast.
Why are you chanting bolt? I can't do any bolt anything. I can do blast. So yes, I will Eldritch Blast his ass. Alright.
Alright. That will hit.
Awesome.
So you launch your hands out. Eldritch Blast comes flying forth as it does. Strikes him.
He's chanting.
Yes, I saw the updated chanting. So as it hits, it strikes his left shoulder. It kind of knocks his body against the wall of the tavern as he's still running towards your general direction.
Don't mess with the tiefling.
All right. Speaking of, he is going to fire at you with this crossbow. and he will hit you.
Can I do a reaction?
What
Spell?
reaction? Yeah, you can because it's not your turn. What reaction are you doing?
Shield.
Okay. Well, in that case, let us redact that damage here because that was being rolled. It just said the word.
It gives me a +5 to my AC.
Yes, which would negate the shot, which is why I was redacting that. Because he just barely hit you. So, as the bolt comes flying up, you see this almost slow motion as it's flying towards you, and just all of a sudden, just instinct, you say the word, and this glowing, transparent yellow shield just appears right before you, stopping the bolt, shattering it as it strikes it.
Yep, and I get to keep it until the start of my next turn.
That is correct. All right, and he does not like the fact that there is a line of following him. He is going to use disengage. And that is as far as he can go with disengage. Alright.
He's laughing, he's chasing.
Alright, so as you make chase.
And it's just like, oh, you think you can get away? Nope.
And he's just
Oh, he likes the
screaming,
chase.
just ah! Ah!
And she's, like jogging after you, laughing. He's terrifying at that. Okay, let's try and hit him.
Oh no! You're laughing so hard at his scream.
Fail.
You swing a little too wide and you just barely miss him as he's just panically running away from you.
Does he hit another wall?
He takes a chunk out of the side of the inn.
Yeah.
We're gonna need a whetstone by the end of today.
I already did by one.
All right. So, Iltred, you hear these screams coming from outside, both from where Chimera's and Kodak. So, which scream do you want to investigate?
Well, I mean, I'm slightly closer to Chimera, and I'm pretty sure that anything that's screaming is probably from Kunak slicing someone in half. So I'm going to go back over to that doorway, but I can't do anything from here. So I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
he's out
take
of
the door
range.
in case something does happen.
All right. So you are okay. You are taking the dodge action. All right. Thor, you have finished your tankard of ale. There's still a smorgasbord of food and drink.
And no bandits around.
And nobody
did I
laying
hear-
claim to anything.
Did I hear the screaming, like, at all? Because I'm quite far away from everyone.
Make a perception
You
check.
could have had Kunak like laugh because he's through the window. Take a look.
Perception.
It's not a super high DC on this. Yeah, you heard the screams coming from the north. And you see Kunak right through the window there. Looks like he's trying to hold his stuff together as he's laughing so hard at something.
And he had the loud smack of his sword in the inn.
Yeah, the little pictures on the side of the wall there were suddenly knocked down off the wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna go straight over this table, picking
Okay.
up any tankards or food and just drinking and eating as much as I can on the way, and just see what,
An armful
Kunak
of food.
because he's
Just
laughing so hard.
All right, so you just power slide off the table, grabbing as much food as you can. You got like 2 tankards in your arm, and you're just trying to drink them as you're going through.
Would that be an acrobatics check?
So I can, maybe.
You know,
I'll be the
let's
dwarf.
say
Please make that an
yeah.
acrobatics check.
Let's say yes on that. just for the complexity of the action.
Natural 20.
Look at this. He was born for this.
This is what I'm born to do.
Oh, he's like a pro at. So, Emil, you got to see this amazing thing happen here. It literally, it's like just about to bring a tear to your eye. As Thor does this perfect slide across the table, expertly taking as much food as possible, like optimizing the food and drink, taking and his food, like you see him tossing food up as he's going, the momentum, timing it perfectly as they land in his mouth. He's doing the same thing with some of the jugs, like he'll take the tankards, toss them up, the drink just forming this perfect arc going into his mouth as he's already grabbing more food, throwing it in, and just chomping up, drinking it down. The timing is perfect.
It's like
And
the
he's
first
not- and
Hobbit
he's-
movie when they're all cleaning up, but just me and with food in my mouth.
Exactly.
And you're not getting a single spot on you.
No, it's like perfect in his mouth. Like there's no crumbs on him. Just the part where his body makes contact with the table is the only part that really gets any kind of dirt on him. But anything that he was tossing, just perfect in his mouth. Just bam, done.
Wow.
All right, so
Okay.
you can
Don't
try to
fall-
top that.
don't
That's a
fall
hard
back
act to
in the
follow.
nail.
It's a hard act to follow, but
So, I would like to take the briefest of moments to just stand there gobsmacked and
didn't-
question my religion.
I can see
Because
that.
It's a
if the
good thing
mighty
to
Thor can do
question
this,
at
what
this
can't he do?
I immediately went from knocking out 3 people
Oh.
at once to gliding over a table and shoveling food in my mouth.
And
I would
drinking
like
a
to
bunch of
dash after
alcohol.
him. Yeah, I would like to
Over
dash
the table?
after him, not at all attempting to replicate what he just pulled. Oh yeah, over the table.
Once again, I've got my arms out and ready for the embrace that's about to happen.
I'm a bit too stunned and in awe in order for me to do that.
Left him hanging.
I'm just staring.
You've been left hang. Been left hung.
It's all right.
Yeah, this is amazing. Mind blown. Okay, yeah, that's me for. That's
Yeah,
it
and
for me.
Amel was the only one to see it.
Yeah, he's the only one who witnessed the glory
This is
that
just
was
a-
Thor during
This
this.
is nothing.
And watch Mel try to go. Mel try to tell everyone about it, and it's just like, dude, we don't believe you.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna be.
Oh, it's my turn again,
Oh yes, it is Chimeo's turn.
and I'm gonna work. I'm gonna try and kill this dude.
No.
Damn it!
Nice work.
Damn it!
You get too excited as you throw another bolt here. It hits the side of the inn right about a foot before the jackal.
My invisible wall distracted me.
I like his story.
He knew that somewhere, someone had done something incredible.
Premature gassing syndrome.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, yep, that's all I can do.
Okay.
That's okay. I can still do shield. I don't know how many spells I actually have though.
You could always move out of the way.
Oh, I
Yeah.
could.
And you have to have your spell slot set up.
I'm gonna move over here.
And don't you have your, like your spell slot set up and stuff?
I don't know how
Yeah.
that works.
Pack magic first. So, let's see.
Right, what pact are you?
What?
Oh wait, is pact on...
I'm a warlock.
But like each time you use a spell slot, each time you use a spell of a level that's not cantrip, then you use a spell slot of that level.
Right.
Yeah, but Eldritch Blast is a cantrip.
Yeah, I know, but like
Talk
for
about the
shield.
shield, for example.
I did shield before and it didn't. I don't know how that works.
It's a tick off one spell slot each time you
Yeah.
use a spell that's like level.
Yeah.
She has 2 spell slots at level
Yeah,
2.
you have one more available right now.
Okay, that's good to know. I
So-
still want to move.
Yeah, that's fine. We got
There.
you. We got you covered.
Okay, good. Then I'm good.
All right. Okay. All right. And Bandit 7. So you have cover. You have cover. Oh man, tough crowd here. Oh, you know,
I wonder what Bandit 7 is going to do.
I'm gonna, because this is a do 50-50
Two.
here, odds evens. He is gonna fight, take another shot at Chimera.
Fun.
And you wanna use your last shield?
And does he have enough to actually hit me?
Oh, he's gonna
Oh,
hit
that's
you.
where it is.
Yeah,
That's where it is. Okay, I found out where it is from my spell slots. Yay. I'm dumb. Yes, I'm gonna use shield again.
All right, again, same thing. Bolts flying at you, reflex. You say the incantation word, the trigger
Incantation.
phrase, and which you can come up later. I don't want to steal that from you. And as you say this word of power, same yellow translucent shield just appears right before you, shattering the bolt before it can hit you. You see and Irdrin, you can see the glowing shield, the force around Chimera as it strikes. It just kind of reveals a little bit more of the shield, and then it fades away. And that will end his turn there.
And I get to keep that for my round.
Yeah. So 7 is who? Let's see. Yeah, he needs to disengage. Alright. Okay, and
Where is he?
he's around the corner somewhere.
I did see him. Where did he go?
You saw him run around the corner and you lost sight of him.
Oh, okay.
So,
He spooked a cat.
Why did he dash?
yeah, he
He's
used
gone.
he used disengage to move away from you without provoking an attack, and he just went around the corner. But that's all you saw once he went around the corner.
And when the dude ran, he spooked a cat.
Okay, that's Ben. Movement wise. Well,
Okay, and you see him around the corner as you peer right there.
can I hit him from here?
You can make an attack, yes. That will hit. A 12 will hit him. Oh man, took a chunk out of him. All right.
What
So,
you doing?
as you swing around, you come running around, you see him just so overjoyed. You swing your sword. It slices into him from his arm, across his abs, ruining his leather armor, causing him to bleed profusely. Still standing, he's holding the gushing wound, but he's still feeling. He's pretty much on adrenaline right now.
Don't kill him. Take him alive.
If it would be that easy.
All right. Does Gunnar do anything else?
I use my action, I use my movement. I
bonus?
don't have anything I can use on my bonus.
Hello.
All right, Eodrin, you see this jackal is taking shots at Chimera, who's conjuring shields to deflect these bolts.
My cat says hi.
Yeah, I'm
The
going
internet
to
says
chuck
hi.
a dart. I'm going to chuck a
Okay.
dart at this guy.
right, that is going to hit. And that is going to drop him as the dart lands, hitting him in the throat. He falls back, clutching his throat, blood pouring down. His body slumps against the side of the building, and he just starts, you hear these gurgling sounds before he just lays limp in the street.
So
Is that the same bandit too?
I'm just gonna move
Yes.
up. Move over to here, and then my turn.
All right.
Thor's already all ready to go.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Just
run. I
dash
assume
and-
they saw the bandits sort of moving past the window, so I'm just gonna run after them.
All right.
And that's all I can do.
You see, yep, you see Kunak around the corner, swinging a sword at something around the building. And a male, still in shock and awe of the awesomeness that was Thor today. Holy crap! The thunder wave, his power slide across the table with that natural 20.
I mean, I'm questioning why I'm even part of this group. Like, why did they even need me? They've got Thor.
We
Right,
need
I
you.
would like to pursue him. Get to here and then actually, because I'm fast, I can. Oh no, my game's lagged out. Shit.
There you go.
Then there. No, damn it. Okay. Messed up somehow.
You just rubber
You still
band
want to
that.
dash?
Okay, everything's fine. Everything is fine, and I'm still dashing because there's nothing else I can do. But I see that Kunak is over there, and he clearly has something to do, so I'm going to pursue him.
Okay. Running out,
Okay.
Thor's still chomping on food
I
that
basically
he's
just spent
successfully.
his entire combat war.
You're just having a stroll, you know, patting people on the back, giving that moral support. Eardren's was slaughtering everybody at the other place. This is
Thor's
Thor's
done
place,
everything.
apparently.
Definitely, he's in his element. There are no doors to distract him.
Indeed. Chimera, it is your turn as you saw Eardren again kill another jackal.
Okay. It's our business. We kill people. But I'm just gonna move that way just to see if there's anyone else that way.
Thor got the efficiency achievement, but Eardren definitely got the highest body count achievement today. All right, so as you're moving down here, make a perception check, please.
I gotta figure out where's my perception again.
Under skills tab.
I don't know. I was just.
There you go. Natural 20.
That's pretty good after my natural one.
So,
Gamir sees you as a player.
all right.
I've always been rolling. I've always been rolling high perception.
Well, you see coming down the road here,
Oh dear.
trying in the shadows, the same bandit that was over at the other end.
Hello. Do I get to attack him or did I use that?
You can still make an attack because you
I'm
only
pretty
move
sure.
30 feet with that.
He's still within my range.
Eldritch Blast is a hell of a cantrip.
Yep. Well, to be honest, Holy Warlock class is around that cantrip area.
Hello. I'm gonna attack.
15 will hit.
One. He's still hurt from last time, right?
Yeah, and that is enough to drop him down.
Yes, good job. I killed someone.
So you see him kind of skulking around in the shadows, and he doesn't know that you're aware of it until you launch out. You're like, ah! And this bolt of Eldritch energy comes flying across the street. he looks up. The last thing he sees is his eyes just kind of wide, like, oh shit. Hits him. As it does, it blasts the mask off into pieces, as well as part of his lower jaw and face. His body is just limp into a ball in the middle of the street. So, there you go.
That's good. I did my kill for the day.
Okay, so he is going to swing.
Did he hear that scream?
I couldn't hear because, and he's gonna miss. And let's see, doesn't know the others are there. Whew. Yeah, he's just gonna stay his place here. All right.
Because he can't disengage.
Well, it's Kunak's been on his heels like the entire time, so.
To be honest, Kunak is a little disappointed that he stopped running.
Oh yeah, he's just like now he's just swinging at you, and he's
He
missing.
was really enjoying the chase. Like, he likes chasing things. Oh well.
Likes the thrill of the hunt. Whoa,
Uh-oh.
ooh, 23.
That
That's gonna hit. Oh,
I
that's
think
gonna
that will
hurt.
hit.
Minimum damage for 8. So
Almost
you reroll the
minimum
ones,
damage.
but still got
I
another
rolled
one
one
after the
gain.
reroll. However, 8 damage. Your sword comes through, hitting that same spot where you already sliced through his armor. This time you slice through his rib cage. The blade goes in about a good 8 inches. You hear the air kind of exit his lungs as he has trouble breathing. The look of fear in his eyes as you pull the blade back. And then that frozen fear is locked on his face as he falls down, staring at your feet, motionless.
I will bend down, grab his bandage mask, I guess,
Okay.
pocket it, and look back. Well, anyone left?
Doesn't seem to be. I'm going to run around and pick up all the bandit masks I can as well, remembering that we were told we'd be paid for every bandit mask we brought back.
Yep.
And now the question. And now the question is, are we going to get in trouble for just basically massacring a group of people? Or are we going to get rewarded for clearing out the bandits?
Well, Kunat will grab the bandit he slew and basically grab him under his arm and just pull him in front of the inn. And he will start gathering the bodies there, as he will grab bartender on the way and put him there as well.
All right.
I'll help him do so if he's carrying
did
corpses.
bartender run away? Is he still there?
So, inside, there's the innkeeper just kind of peeks up from behind all the tables, the carnage. Are they all gone?
Well, it seems so. Like there.
Are we allowed to move inside?
Yeah,
How many
one's
of
on.
them were there?
Oh my god, I can move again.
Like, a question to bartender: how many of them were there?
Everyone moves inside.
Okay. So he talks about how there was several more that were here earlier that left that haven't come back yet.
Yeah, we took
We
care
already
of
killed
the
them.
rest.
I
Um,
tell
like-
him that one
Oh.
of the guys who's unconscious outside stole some food and drink from the tables and dashed off.
Oh my
I'm
god.
just helping myself to all the food and
Right.
drink I can see.
Where did he go? I didn't see anyone running by me.
Anyway,
I'm sort of nudging you to try and indicate that I'm covering for Thor, but it's not really working.
I need to roll insight if I understand your nudging.
it's not gonna do much since I'm just eating in
Do
front
it.
of the innkeeper anyway.
Well, the insight's pretty good.
You kind of
I
get the
understand, like, by that notch alone, I know that Tor is responsible for the missing food.
I mean, like, can I ask innkeeper, like, do the bandits keep all their things here? Do they have rooms here, or do they just like to hang out here?
well. They love to hang out here. This is kind of their joint, you know. Hated everyone. None of them ever really paid for their stuff. Threatened to kill me if I didn't give them anything that they wanted, and they pretty much just
And
take.
who
Say again?
was the leader of the bandits?
So, I've never met their leader, but
Mhm.
they do. I have referred to him as the. They have called him as the Black Jackal.
And he isn't among those that we slew today.
As far as I know, no, I've never met him. I hope to never meet him, or any more of their ilk. To be honest with you, there's nothing but a blight on this town.
Did they mention where the Black Jackal is, or like where any of their bases might be? Base where they sleep, lay their heads.
Okay, as Konak hears that, he'll start searching the bodies.
Yeah, I was gonna search the bodies too.
All right. Let's see.
Chimera is just going to sit at the table.
I'm still questioning the innkeeper. Like I said, I want to know like where the bandits like came from, or like where their base is.
All right. So let me get the search here. Make an investigation check as you're searching the bodies.
18.
Nice, with
Alright.
-1.
Okay. I'm just getting all the copper here.
Investigation. Oh look, I have -1 as well. But I'm not so good. Is
Oh,
anyone
cool,
helping?
money!
Yes.
Woo.
So you.
No, I'm sitting at the table with the innkeeper.
So they do have little coin purses, and they have some copper coins in their pockets. As you're searching through,
Is the innkeep clearly okay with us looting these people?
well, he's trying to clean up his bar right now, and he has verbally shown disdain for these people.
Do they often
Okay.
cause trouble?
For the past over the past month, they've pretty much been running this town through fear, killing those who don't fall in line. That is until you showed up. We used to have a protector, a druid, but haven't seen him in a few months. That's when these
Oh, we heard.
troublemakers came.
We planned to find him, but we wanted to first deal with those here.
Oh, did he ever answer my question about did the bandits ever mention where they were based, or where the Black Jackal is?
They've never mentioned the whereabouts of this Black Jackal, but I have heard of them talk about the old baker's mill a few times.
Hmm.
Okay, did we heard anything about that mill before?
Not since you come into town. There hasn't been really a lot of talk about it.
Did I find anything other than copper? Like, just anything interesting?
Like a note with here is our bandit.
Yeah, like
our leader.
Like a map or like a stick that looked cool?
there is a note that you do find that lists your general descriptions that says kill them.
Oh, I'm gonna get it
They
framed.
were after us. So they were after us.
How did
in a
they
big canyon.
describe us? Like big bald one?
Yeah, how did they describe
short,
us?
Dirty one?
So, the description on there is basically describing your general race, your, you know, your overall armor, your clothing, like your for Thor, you know, describing Thor's stout and the dwarven nature, even going through about describing the holy symbol that you have, the mountainous size of Kunak, the two-handed weapon that he wields, Salki's love for fighting in the drink, Chimere's description, ML's unusual appearance with the smoky eyes. They're rough, but they're specific enough where you definitely stand out from the rest of the townsfolk here. So if there was any other outsiders,
I'm pretty sure I stand out, period.
you do, but a lot of you do. So it's okay.
I guess gonna ask the innkeep as well. Do these bandits have anyone with them who was good with animals?
There was this one fellow. Think and when he describes the person, he
Ignore my rolling.
Okay, I was going to ask what the D20 was for.
No, I'm just trying to make sure I'm not rolling any gross things.
No, that's fine. There was this one fellow. Saw him a few weeks back. He had some robes on. He had carried a quarterstaff made of this green crystal. Had a amber gem at the top. Didn't get to see his face too much, but very pale complexion from the skin that I did see. The Jackals seem to be taking some orders from him.
But he didn't give you idea that he was the Black Jackal.
He could have been, but they never called him by name.
Did they have room here?
Well, I would like to propose us taking a rest before we take any further action, and that might give us some time to think about it.
I would very much like a long rest because it would give me back my spell slots.
You're a warlock, you recover spells in short rest, but
Okay.
the rest of us will like a long rest.
I, on the other
bartender?
hand,
Yes, he kind of looks up to you.
Yeah. We will keep, secure the bar, check if there is anyone else. Go to Mayar, go bring the city guard so they can take care of the bodies. Secure the inn as well.
Again.
Well, yeah, why would we do that? We do the hard work here.
I meant no, we're giving them more bodies.
Do you want to keep those?
No. Following them because we keep killing more people. You think that'd be suspicious?
Oh, they told us they'd reward us. So
That's what they are paying for us, taking care of the problem.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. I wasn't in the last game.
Oh, wait, you didn't know that, yeah. So we went and met with the mayor of the town. He introduced the very newish city guard captain, and they did task us with job of taking care of the bandits. And for each bandit that we will bring to them, dead or alive, they will pay us, I think, 30 gold.
Oh, okay, that's nice. The more bodies, the better.
Suddenly,
A lot of bodies.
now she
Well,
doesn't mind the body.
it's been 19 of them so far.
All right.
I've been keeping count.
You seem to have an odd love for bodies.
Isn't that tiefling thing?
You're the man who loves the dead.
Sorry.
Anyways, back to the story.
So, all right. So most of the things here, like the rooms that they have here, it looks like that they may have just kind of stayed in here from time to time. Nothing really long term. The beds, you know, are all kind of used. The rooms they basically trashed the rooms like rock stars. Essentially, they gave no fucks for this poor innkeep.
Okay, did they have any weapons?
I would
on
like
themselves,
to ask him if we can have a discount for staying here the night.
He's away by now.
So he'll let you guys stay here for free tonight.
Did that get through?
Okay.
For free?
Oh, yes.
Well,
I'll
I'm
take it.
still. You guys can take that, but I'm still going to give him 5 gold pieces for the basically fixing up what we have probably destroyed, and what the bandits have destroyed of his inn.
So waste. I mean, nice of you.
I raise my eyebrows at this.
You can raise your eyebrows all you want. I'm just going
Could
to
I-
do this.
A generous soul is a rare find
Could I-
indeed.
38. I now have 38 GP.
I would like to tap Chimera on the shoulder and mention that much generosity can get us unwanted attention.
I mean,
I don't give a
Wrong people.
We're already one. We are.
I don't give a shit.
We've got an entire bandit clan trying to kill us. I doubt that will get any more attention.
Which is another reason why I don't give a shit.
Yeah, we don't need more flack.
All right.
I feel
So
you're unnecessarily paranoid,
I
my
shrug.
friend.
I give up.
So the very sparse local shield contingent that's here, they arrive. Again, the new lawmaster that's here. They probably threw him out here because this is just a place so far out it really was barely worth the shield's time, but they still have to try to protect all these properties, and this is something that they figured, you know, would be far away, that it wouldn't have too much trouble, but trouble always finds a way. They come and start collecting the bodies, start helping clear up here. Some of the townsfolk start talking, start gossiping, just like, oh my god, you know, you see what these newcomers have done, slaughter the Jackals that were over here. And they're pretty happy about it because the Jackals have been a thorn in these people's sides for quite a bit. Eventually, the murmurs of the town, it's a small enough town where word travels quickly. Sylvana comes by here, and did y'all do this?
Yes,
Aye.
as you requested.
Huh.
We dealt with the bandits here, but we did not find the leader yet.
It's damn fine work. Managed to clear out this, and she just kind of still sees the blood stains that are still being cleaned up. Clear out the trash of this town pretty good. So you made the right choice coming here with y'all.
Indeed.
But this is also what you pay us to do, so...
We've already been paid, Kuna.
Speaking of the Town Master, I'd like to have a word with you about your reward for your endeavors.
Let's go.
Really? Alright.
Yes, please. I like rewards.
I'm gonna start heading out. Head towards the office.
Where is the town hall?
So-
all the way to
his
the north.
office?
Yeah, it's on the main map here, which I have to go back to. It is. It's number 9 on the map. So for those who can't see it or don't have it up, I will reshare that map. Also, we should be able to allow stream to see it.
Which number are we currently in?
8. The bottom left.
This'll do
8.
nicely.
Yes, it will.
We're currently we're currently in.
Yeah, you all were just fighting in
Okay.
by area 8, and the town master's at the very top at 9.
Yeah, okay, let's go there.
Let's go there, yeah.
Okay. So as you travel through the town, again, a lot of the townspeople are just kind of clapping, hearing your exploits.
I don't see a 9.
Somebody's rotating them. It's at the very, very top. It says Town Master's Hall if you hover over it.
Okay.
It's near 7.
At the top.
Yeah,
I
the
see it
very
now.
top. Yeah. So, again, so you're being kind of treated. Everybody's heard what you've done. Clearing out the Jackals the first day, standing up to them, and then the people that witnessed in the Sleepy Lion, you standing up to them, and then now you coming in to where they have laid claim, laid waste to them, and now everybody's cheering you on as heroes to the town.
I'm absolutely soaking it in. Just high fives here, hugs whoever wants them, autographs forcefully pressed into people's hands.
So you go back to the town master's hall, which again you still see the bounty board up there. One of the bounties.
He's just ignoring this.
One of the bounties has been pulled down off of there. The one about the bandits. As you make your way inside, you see the plump, middle-aged town hall master at his desk, and he sees you come in, and he stands up. Oh, hello! Yes, it's so good to see you. There's still got the other Jackals that are still in jail here. The ones that you from your first encounter. Oh, come in, come in. Thank you so much for what you've done. Here, let us get this paperwork here so that we can get your payments. So that we can.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
Yes.
See, since this business entails an extreme amount of risk for average, everyday people such as ourselves, I was wondering if we might be able to enhance the payout just a little bit, say 25%.
Wow.
Yeah, we almost got killed. Multiple times.
We almost got killed.
I'm fine.
I imagine there's a saying about not biting off more than you can chew.
All right. So make a persuasion check.
I'm very charismatic, so I'm hoping this will work. Sorry?
I'd like to assist in the persuasion check as well, if possible.
Do you have proficiency in persuasion?
I do.
I'm just going to
And
turn
you can
around and
assist,
roll
so
my
you'll have
eyes.
advantage making the check.
I will have advantage. How do I do that?
Click on the ADV button
You
at the very bottom.
at the
and-
bottom.
And when you roll, it'll roll 2 dice, and it should take the higher of the 2 rolls.
Aha. Okay. All right.
All right.
Yes.
21. Well, considering your heroics and everything that's going here, we'll give you 970 gold for the reward here, which you can split among your fellows. But
serious thanks, sir. You're
but-
too kind.
But before we could do that, I do need for purposes for the shield and for records, we do need to know who we're paying this out to. Do you have a name for your lot?
Thor's Grang.
No.
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 Under no circumstances will we call that
Denied.
shut down.
I'm gonna whisper into his ear, Thor's gang.
No.
My vote is for barbarian blenders.
No.
Bandit
No.
blenders, there we go. Bandit
No.
blenders.
That just means we go against bandits. That's not what we are.
I think the name should be poetic.
Who has better suggestions?
I am down for the name being poetic.
How about simple the pack?
Okay, we
Like,
shall call ourselves poetic.
Yes,
No,
we are poetic.
no. I didn't mean like that.
I'm still. What do you guys think about simple, like the pack?
Yeah, that sounds too simple. That sounds like something someone
Sorry.
carries on their back.
What about the poetic pack?
No. I would sooner die.
I feel like we're really just coming back to Thor's gang again.
I feel like something like. I
Why don't we
the
just call us the
Iron-
last ghosts?
The Iron Fist or something like that.
That seems overused.
Yeah.
What
Mm,
about the Avengers, Earth's mightiest heroes?
No.
No.
I do not know where I got that from.
That would get
X-Force.
copyrighted.
No. I feel like we're treading a lot of ideas people might have already had in another world.
You know what is an original
How
idea?
about
Thor's gang.
No.
No.
how
So,
about
No.
Pugmus Populi?
how about you take blank for now, and we'll give you answer later once we do came to agreement, because that seems like a serious decision for us, and we just don't want to name ourselves Thor's gang because that would be just shameful.
How about Final Fate?
The enlightened ones.
Hello.
Well,
What?
I can't
That
pay it
sounds like a
out
tell
until,
name.
until we know who we're paying
That
it out
sounds like
to.
something they would write on our grace.
That sounds like something that someone would use to write like a story franchise about people, and like. With, like,
Will you guys just
crystals.
pick one already?
That's why I said we can just choose it later. Okay.
The,
Let
the
me
enlightened.
meditate
Fair
on
enough.
that.
I feel like you have a thing about fate, Chimera, and I feel we also have a thing for like certain franchises from an eastern land. I shall speak no more of this.
We'll just call ourselves the Wayfinder.
The Wayfinders is a good one.
I am okay with that.
Wayfinders. Could be.
Wayfinders. All right. Is that the name that you want to assign on? Have them put on the paperwork.
Sure. I'm sure it's gonna have no consequences whatsoever.
Does that work for you guys?
Sure.
The Wayfinders. All right. Let me just. He starts filling in the paperwork, and all right. If you just signed here, and he shows you the paperwork, it's paying out part of the bounty for the banditry, which is allowed by the shield. So it basically exonerates you for any of the murders that happened with that. So you cannot be, taken. Contested your actions here. So this was done with full help of the law. So when you sign the paperwork here, it allows you all your actions, exonerates you of any crimes you've done in terms of killing, maiming, hurting these people in their arrest for their banditry in the region.
We've picked Wayfinders, Kunak.
I'm still coming up with fun ones.
All right.
I mean, I do like the passive aggressives.
I'm not a passive aggressive person. I'm an aggressive person.
You're very aggressive to doors.
He was.
Wait,
Well,
that's
no,
Thor.
not Eodrin. Eodrin's not. He doesn't hate doors. But Thor's the one that hates doors. Thor
The
and his
door
guy
munchers.
hate doors. Hate them. All right. So once you sign the papers, he hands out the gold here.
No, Ildren just likes to kill people.
I like to think of it as passing the knowledge of the knowing mistress to them.
I don't think
Fair
that'd be a good name.
The Society of Funeral Arrangers. Love it.
All right. So y'all should be a lot richer now from the gold payouts from all the bandits that you've cleared out of the town.
The second this gold is in my hand, I'm bolting out the door, straight through the door. Just going, I'm going shopping!
Oh boy.
All right.
And I'm heading to
I
the
would like
closest
to assist
store.
Thor in the location of gilded magpies.
All right. Well,
I just go back to the. I do need to buy a few more darts to replace the ones I spent.
all right.
GM, can you remind me, did the town have any decent smith?
Any decent what?
Smith, blacksmith, trader, armor trader.
The
what's your-
closest, like they have the merchants there that kind of trade and do goods. The closest thing to a smith that they did have was the Copper Expanse, which was a mining company.
Okay, so they won't have what I want most likely. Also, oh boy, those plate cost much gold.
Let's see.
I should aim for sprint mail first.
Let's see. Half plates. Yeah, costs a lot. It's 750 gold. Splints.
No, it's 1,500 gold.
Oh, you want full plate? I thought you said half plate. Sorry.
No, half plate, nah. What do I? No. Clint would be nearest update for me. Oh well.
All right. Well, it's you still haven't taken any long rests. You had a heck of a day. I know you guys want to spend some coin here.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Now, bless you.
Sorry.
So remember, Thistle Do Nicely was the one that you returned the stolen goods to back to.
Yeah.
That was the one that nice little halfling Tequala was running.
Mm-hmm.
Oh right.
Yeah, I'll head in
I'll
there.
go there because she had smithing tools for me saved.
She did have some in stock, yes. All right, so as you make your way to This'll Do Nicely, much as you remembered it as you go into the store, laid out tables across the main storefront, the shelves packed with various knickknacks, weaponry. Behind the shelves is where it looks like she keeps more of the expensive goods, and as she sees you, her face just kind of lights up. Hey, how you been? Heard y'all been busy. Thanks.
We killed some jackals.
I heard you did wonderful with that. Oh, bless me hearts. You, such angels upon us. What can I do for you?
I just want to buy some darts, please.
Darts it is. And she jumps off her little stool that she was sitting kind of cross-legged on. And she goes back under the counter and starts shifting through the boxes. Nope. Nope. Ha! She takes this box that looks like it's a little big for her size, and she struggles and lifts it and puts it on top of the counter and slides it forth and then drags the stool over there, hops on it, and she starts taking on what looks like smaller blades, and she pulls out this box. As she opens it up, there's probably about 20 darts inside of the box.
I'll take 3.
All right, and let me do this here because this has changed now. Since you guys have
Are we all
that.
together as a party yet? This will do nicely.
Yeah, unless everyone's going elsewhere.
Ranged here.
I just want to know if I was with you guys when that happened.
All right, so you wanted how many did you want? All 20?
Oh, okay.
How many
So I
darts?
wanted 3 darts.
Just 3 darts?
Yeah.
Okay. So for the 3 darts there, normally that would run you about 15 copper. She's going to give it to you for 10 copper.
Okay. Sounds like a good deal.
Because she helped out the town, so she's giving you a discount.
Okay.
What was her name again?
Could I give her?
Koala. And that's Taquila.
Could I give her the jade statue of a woman I found in one of those chests in our first session, and ask her to appraise its value?
Sure, let me take a look at this here. If you find anything else that y'all want, just bring it on the counter over here. Be happy to look at it. And she pulls out a little little jeweler's glass and starts looking at the statuette. Oh, it's this little idol of the Lady Changebringer that you found. And it's in fairly decent shape here. I could give you about 50 gold pieces for it.
Sorry, I didn't catch that because I'm breaking off a bit.
She says, you have it's a decent condition of the Lady Changebringer. I can give you 50 gold pieces for it if you'd like to sell it.
No thank you, I'd like to keep it for now, but just knowing roughly how much is good enough. Thank you.
Alright.
I'm gonna walk up and lean on the counter in front of her.
Alright.
And just say, what do you have that's fun? And wink. Very obviously, just like, hey.
Funny. Well, depends on your idea of a good time there.
I want to hit things hard and hit them well. Or cast my spells really good.
Let me smash.
He's a man of simple tastes.
And that taste is mostly weapons.
Yeah.
Let's see. Give me the cost on this. Give me 1 moment here. Scrounge is lagging out. Ooh, what's going on here? Nope.
Even like if she's looking right now, just like purveying through her books or whatever, I'm just standing there winking like once every 3 seconds.
Well, Kunat actually looks interested at that because, you know, he's fan of all kinds of weapons.
Yet she is completely oblivious to what you're trying to do. She couldn't have rolled a worse insight check in her life. Natural 1.
Oh. She thinks you are hitting on her.
Oh boy.
I'm really not. I just want something that hits really hard.
Yes, I know. She's
She did crit fail on that.
Really hard.
Uh-huh.
She's gonna give you cooked noodles.
I will buy cooked noodles.
You can strangle them with it.
Alright, let me see.
Alright, do you have
here.
anything magic? Or with a fun effect?
I'm seeing what she has here. In fact, that should be. So I don't think they have it in fantasy grounds. I'll check the book here. Just bear with 1 moment. There is a chart that exists for this, and I'm trying to pull that out, but I don't know if they.
The magic items table?
No, not that. There's something else. Here we go. No. All right, so I will have to go to Beyond for this. 'Cause I know that it's in that part. Opinion rules. This one, yeah, that's the one I was looking for. All right. So, I'm gonna have you roll this. Roll a D100. So to do that, you can just right-click on the D10 and select the percentile die.
Okay.
Those are always fun.
Oh, they are. It's even more fun when the players get to do this because good or bad.
63.
63. All right.
I like that one.
I want you to roll a D4 for me, please.
Okay. 3.
3. All right. And let's see here. Gotta pull up another book here. That's the only problem with these is you gotta jump from book to book. Nope, nope. Give me the table. Nope, nope. Come on, where's the tables? There we go. And I'm gonna need you to roll 3 D100s for me, please.
Okay.
Come on, dude.
24. 60.
Believe in you.
And 36.
Why are you rolling?
He said to roll 100s.
What does he do?
24.
Rolling for magical items in the shop.
Ooh, that one's gonna be interesting. And the last one, let's see. Okay. Well, we do have this magical armor here, and
I'm interested.
let's see here. Say that would be heavy armor here. All right, so she pulls out this suit of magical chainmail,
I'm interested.
And she puts it on the counter here. And getting the full amount here. I should have that.
Now the question, what size it is?
So the magical will adjust to your characters with that.
Oh, it's maybe in that way.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to get the. Alright, so that's not giving me a quick view of the rarity. Give me one moment. Fantasy Ground should have that info here. There we go. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Alright. So I gotta jump between like 10 different charts here for this stuff. And yep, got that. Is modifier. I'm not seeing the modifier here. Alright. Because that's the most important part. Nope, nope, nope. Idiom. Back to this, and this should give me the last bit of information I need for this.
I thought that most magical armor like resizes itself. Well,
Ooh, alright. Roll 2d10 for me.
Okay. Just 2d10, not a d100.
Yeah, no, just two regular d10, not a percent. You don't want a percentile on this.
A 9 and a 4.
Alright. So, whew. So even with discount here, that armor, well, this armor here, I mean, normally this will go for easily 13,000 gold pieces, but I can cut you a deal for about 10.
10 gold, you say?
10,000 gold.
And what does this armor do?
Well, it helps protect the wearer, be it adventurer, be it protector, guard, from magical attacks, from harm that normally these armors cannot protect. It's a +1 armor.
Interesting. What else do you have?
This thing is way beyond our means.
Poor
Do you
DM.
have anything worth maybe 10% of the value of
We are
this?
at level 2, you won't get any magical items from the shop.
I mean, if you want some healing potions, I mean,
damn.
we have those. I mean, those.
Healing potions may be a good idea.
yeah. I feel like we need some healing potions.
Since
Alright.
I'm not enough.
So, let's see. Let me see how many she has in stock. I have almost 3/4 of a case here, so about 8 potions here by the looks of it. Let's see. Normally they're about 50 gold a piece, but I'll cut you a deal. It's gonna be about 40 a piece.
I'll buy one.
Yeah, I'll take one.
If you buy the whole lot of them, I'll sell you them for 300.
How many?
8 times 4.
So you should cut you a deal. Basically, you shave
Which is-
them out an extra 20 gold. If you
Okay.
buy all.
I still just want to buy the one. If everyone else wants to buy like the rest, then yeah,
I
we'll
was
obviously
just
get
going
that,
to
but-
buy one for myself.
Okay.
I'm not.
So-
Could I ask where I could appraise these 2 potions I have?
Oh.
Because I have 2 suspicious potions that I don't know what they do.
That's not my specialty. You might have some luck if you go to the Shrine of the Changebringer. They're more knowledgeable of things arcane and divine, though. And let me just double check the name that I gave this one here. Yeah. Talk with Sister Maple. She's pretty knowledgeable of those kind of things.
Okay, thank you very much.
So just the 2 potions then.
And the smithing tools you did talk about before.
Ah, the smithing tools. Yes. And she jumps back off the counter and she has them off to the side, and she pulls those back. And now those will have slightly cheaper price now. Let's see. Let's drink. Where is the tool chart? Vehicles.
That would be 50 gold if I do not think.
All right, so the smithing tools they're normally about 20 gold for the smithing tools, but she will cut you a deal on that. She'll sell that to you for 15 gold.
Okay, I would be more than happy to do that.
All right. And again, a lot of these discounts because of everything that you've done for the town of the late. So they're appreciating what you've done.
Yeah. And you know what? Give me one of those potions as well. Why not?
All right.
Better to have than not have one.
Okay, so that's 40 gold for the potion.
So that would be
Potions of
45
healing then.
Items.
So she only had 8, and about 3 people bought potions.
I think so, yeah.
All right.
Looks like it.
I haven't even talked yet, so
Well,
I was waiting for everyone else to go.
it's all right. Go ahead and talk, Chimera.
It's fine. I was patiently waiting. The tiefling can be patient.
Yeah, right.
Says as the Eldritch energies are forming at the fingertips, ready to unleash at the target of her ire. His ire.
Chimera is male.
We should have called
And
ourselves
then he's
Sausage
studded
Party.
leather.
Should have called ourselves what?
Sausage Party.
No, that would only give us bad reviews.
She does. Wow.
Nice.
Does have studded leather. She pulls out there's some actually on a like a little coat rack that's outside there. It's in pretty decent condition. Doesn't look like it's really been used, anything like that. It's been well kept. The leather's been oiled. She will sell you the suit of studded leather for 40 gold.
We'll get the leather because I need better armor.
All right. All right, so she. Oh, it's gonna be a
Who's
great
Mr.
day.
Snark? I don't
Does
know
she
Mr.
have any
Snarkers.
splint? Oh, sorry.
I was like, who's Mr. Snark?
Dead Snark, our Eodran.
Oh, okay, I get it now.
Does she have any splint armor?
Splints. Let's see. She does. Now, that's going to be a little more pricey. That would be 180 gold. That's regular split.
If I give you the chainmail off of my back, can we bring that price down by a little bit?
Let me see here. Make a persuasion check.
Okie dokie. Three.
I mean, the armor has, seen some combat, some wear and tear. We may be able to melt it down. Say with that trade in for that, run you about 143 gold.
I will take that.
All right.
Okay, let's get rid of the chainmail and add some split mail. Oh shit, no I can't actually.
Why?
God damn
Yes,
it,
you
I
do.
forgot my strength went down by 1.
Why it's down by 1?
Oh, because we
Because
looked
you-
at my stats and something was up with them. So my strength is now 14, not 15 that I thought I had.
Jeez.
Oh, good and kind halfling. After
can
picking
take-
up this mail, I do not think I could carry it.
I can carry it if you want.
I do not think I could wear it.
I can wear it.
Pay him back the gold.
Then you can pay me 143 gold, sir.
Wouldn't that mean that you wouldn't have any armor?
Also, please give me some chainmail.
Ah,
Wow.
there.
No. I always try to fix something by myself. I do have some tools, and now I can work.
I am proficient in smithing tools.
She does have chainmail, and she can sell you a suit of chainmail for 70 gold if you
No,
want.
like he wants his chainmail back.
Yes, I would just like to give her back this and get a full
Okay.
refund.
So she'll pull the change back. All right, well, change your mind. You know where to find me.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna slowly just sort of put my chainmail back on.
I'm gonna be staring at you to shame you.
Oh, was it
Hey,
too
do you
heavy?
remember
Hey,
when
he
I
had a
ate
lot
all
of
that
awesome
food going
today,
across the
so-
table?
Yeah,
Wasn't
I
that
remember.
great?
That's a good point. Yeah. No shame.
Oh. I'll be back for that enchanted one in 900 gold's time. Bye now. And I'm gonna slowly walk out the door and just hide around the corner whilst everyone else is finishing up their stuff.
All right.
I'm just amazed
The
by all
band
that
of
you've heard.
short sight.
He had the band of short sights.
I mean, I don't short-sighted. I just don't wear armor.
You don't need armor. Nothing lives to touch you. That's why.
Yeah.
You just have the instant death aura.
Yeah.
Yeah, Selkie's got the critical miss aura, and you got the instant death aura, and Thor's got the nothing stands in my way, and I drink everything in the room aura. So, I mean,
And I've
There you
got the
go.
fail to hit aura.
We'll see. We'll still need
Anyway,
a few
are
more
we done?
tests.
Who still wants to do something?
Anybody wanted to shop at the? This'll do
Kymia
nicely.
wanted to buy something.
Anything you want to buy, Kaimir?
I'm back. Sorry.
Not a problem. Welcome
I
back. And perfect
disconnected
timing.
again.
What would you like to
Hello?
buy?
Okay. Yeah. I also wanted to see if she had any like if gauntlet and have a bedroll.
So, out of the bedrolls, what was the first one you
I
kind
didn't
of?
get a bedroll with my gear.
Yeah, she does have the basic
Spiked gauntlet.
spike gauntlet. Okay, that.
Yeah.
Let me see if she.
That would cost 5G
What benefit does the gauntlet
if
provide?
she did have that. Not much. The fact that I can't be disarmed
You don't use a
and
weapon.
I can wield it because it is a simple weapon.
Fair
But you
enough.
are not well wielding any weapon though.
My back.
If you want
Yeah,
to
yeah.
take my position as the person who punches things, then by all means feel free. I just don't feel it's necessary for your profession.
I'm just having it as like
You are roboting really hard. We cannot understand
defense
you.
mechanism.
She wants it as an
in case
option.
anyone comes near me.
So-
I can't be disarmed, and
Okay.
it's just an option.
She does have that, and as well as the backpack. And you want a
It's a simple,
bedroll.
not backpack, bedroll. I don't need a
So-
backpack. I have a backpack.
She can sell you them both for 5 gold. Total.
I will take that
Okay.
for 5 gold.
All right.
So basically, I just bought gauntlets and got a bedroll for free.
There you go.
Yeah, Art.
That is pretty much what happened.
Kaimir, a question to you. You are situated in Europe or in US?
I'm in the U.S.
Oh, okay, so that's.
I had the same. I have the same time zone as the game. The game is 5. It is from 1 to 5 for me.
So, is there anything else that you wanted to purchase, Kymir?
Nope, that was pretty much it. I
Okay.
just needed that.
Actually, I have another.
Can't
Wait a
pick-
minute, is this a 5e item? Because it only existed in 3.5. Oh wait, no, it's here.
It's supposed to be in 5e. I looked for it in 5e. SRD.
Okay, never mind. Don't mind me.
It's in SRD, but it's not in the listing on the list on the item. All I can find is spiked armor.
Yeah, which is something entirely different.
Exactly. I'm just like,
I have another purchase in mind.
Sure.
Do you have iron manacles and some chain as well?
Okay, so manacles and
I have it
chain.
open if it's just the 1d4, and it just makes it so I'm not disarmed. Should I just do gauntlet in general then?
Maybe you want to grab whip?
There is no gauntlets either.
We'll manually put the
What are you
entry
trying-
on your character sheet, so don't worry about
What are you trying to
that.
figure out? What are you trying to figure out exactly?
Chain. See if she has any
I went to
chain.
5e,
But what?
And I looked at
okay,
simple
different.
weapons.
What do you want to grab?
And I went to weapons.
Let's see. IV.
Oh, it changed it on me now.
Simple.
Now I'm looking at simple weapons again. I guess I clicked the wrong list.
It's all right. We'll fix it in post here, so don't worry about that. For the chain and the manacle, she does have chains. She has. Let me see how many manacles she has and chains. It's what, about 10 feet. All right, she does have 10 feet of chain and one more pair of manacles in stock.
10 feet.
So it's her last of both, if you'd like to purchase that.
Yeah, I would buy that. How much would that be?
She'll give you 5 gold, and that's with her the discount.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I just say, instead of the gauntlet, since I can't seem to find it in 5e, can I just change that? It's cost the same.
Change it to what? You cut out.
Oh, no. Oh, no, that's SP, not GP. Crap. I hate this game.
Yeah, we can fix
it.
that.
We hate your internet more.
Yeah.
We hate your internet more. You're cutting out
My
of it.
internet is very mean, yeah.
It might be the internet, or it could be just the Discord server that it's still the failure.
Discord sometimes is mean as well.
Yeah. So it could be the Discord server region that she's actually connected to that node. All right, but yeah, we'll fix the item with that since for the money. Just say javelin, okay. So it'd be a lot cheaper with that. So, or you can get a bunch of javelins.
Yeah, I need to warn you, to throw javelin, you will need to use your strength.
Fun.
I mean, you know, it depends.
I need to use my strength, and I have a -1 to strength.
So you have the noodly arm syndrome, so that would be a
I have the
problem.
noodly arms, yes.
You could
Yeah,
grab
I would
yourself
advise you to use a
crossbow.
weapon which uses your best stat.
Yeah, a
Which
crossbow
happens
would
to be charisma
I mean,
and...
your best martial stat, strength or dex.
My strength is -1, my dex is +0.
I mean, like, you'd be better off with a dex weapon then, surely.
Yeah.
Well,
'cause
what
you
are
have
dex
to-
weapons?
Daggers,
Make your
crossbows,
dagger.
bows.
I have 2 daggers.
You can, you know, attack with them twice on one turn if it's your action bonus action. You can throw
How about
them.
I just get a sickle?
I mean, if you've got a dagger, you don't really need anything else, do you?
True, I don't, but it's difficult to. I don't like the option of having to equip and unequip.
But you never.
That's why I wanted the gauntlets.
Well, what would you have equipped anyway? Because I mean,
there's
you would-
no gauntlets in this game.
I mean, like,
Don't
from
I
my
need to have my hand? Don't I need my hands free?
For the somatic, yes.
Oh right, you're one of those who doesn't have warcraft.
I need to have free hands in order to cast spells.
But like, you can just hold a dagger in your offhand and then throw spells with your main hand, can't you?
I don't know. That's up to the GM.
So you gotta have one hand free with that.
Okay, so at least one hand free. Okay, I guess we'll just do the daggers. Already got 2 of them. I could get more daggers. I could.
To be honest, in your situation, just sticking to Eldritch Blast would be far more efficient.
Very true.
Yeah, you
Because I don't
ever...
have to.
You go ahead.
I said I don't ever have to use anything for those.
Yeah, not only that, but you get multiple attacks with them as you level up, and you stay out of range. So.
Very true. I guess I'll just get the bedroll,
All right.
which would cost me 1G.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, bedrolls cost you 1G.
1 gold. Yep. All right. So yeah, just change the amount on there, and you'll have your bedroll. Anybody buying anything else from Koala? She's very happy at the purchases today. I take it everybody's finished buying and selling?
I think so.
Yep. All right.
Unless she has anything fun.
I don't have anything to sell unless you want. Which doesn't have a lot of wear and tear because I don't get hurt a lot. I've gotten hurt once this campaign.
I mean, if you want to try to sell your old armor, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah.
If she wants it.
Next time we kill bandits, we should look their weapons as well.
Probably a good idea.
I could always use the iron. We are not able to sell them.
All right.
Would she give me?
And you had what was it?
Just leather, just normal leather armor. That's why I wanted studded leather because it gives me just at least one added to my to my AC.
She'll give you 5 gold for it.
How much for it?
5 gold pieces.
That works.
All right. So since you're done buying and selling, what else did you want to do with your ill-gotten gains?
Delete.
Well, go and drink and then go to sleep. And reconcile in the morning to decide. Oh wait, I remember something. Are we still in the shop?
Yes, you are in the shop.
What was shopkeeper's name again?
Tequila.
Twirl.
Twilla.
Twala, a question to you. We heard something about a thing called Old Baker's Mill. Do you know where that is?
Yeah. If you go to east, just follow the road outside my shop here to the west. If you crane your head toward the sun there, you'll see it on top of the hill. It's hasn't been used since the fire.
What fire?
Fire a few months back. Killed the baker that we had here. His family died. Nobody's really repaired the place and set up shop there. We didn't really know what to do with it.
Were these jackals or just some random fire again?
No, this was before the jackals came.
It's haunted.
We heard something about jackals being there. Have you heard anything like that?
No, I know they hang out like to hang out at the Filthy Liar and harass everybody on this main strip.
They used to.
I have like another question actually. Have you ever seen a guy with like a staff with a green crystal in it wandering around?
No, I haven't. The importance is, should I be?
I mean, yeah. If you see a guy like that, just like tell us because we think he's working with the bandits.
Oh. I'll let you know if I see anybody like that.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, that's all. Thanks for help.
Thank you for the business. Please stop by anytime. And thank you for clearing those trash out of this town.
Yeah, we still need to finish some of it, but for the most part, it should be more safe around the town now. All thanks to... Wait, what was her name again?
Your group's name?
No, that was in character
Wayfinders.
question. Yeah, that was in character question.
He was asking about
Group's
the
name.
character's name.
No, the name of the group because Connect doesn't remember.
The
Wayfinders.
Wayfinder.
Wayfinders.
Oh yeah, they're Wayfinders.
Alright, bye-bye! And she just waves.
Bye.
She's all jolly. She's just picking up the coin that just transferred hands here and going to try to restock some of the shop that from the goods that you purchased. Picks up the bottles as you're leaving her shop. So, as you go to the inn to rest, get some food.
I'm
You do-
practicing my bagpipes.
Roll your performance. See how well you're
Shit.
playing them. See if you learned
Uh,
anything, young Padawan.
Oh jeez.
I'm like busking in the meantime, like in the inn, as I'm practicing. What?
Oh my god.
You've learned nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, but
somehow-
I'm practicing.
At least the inn is empty.
and we know why. The
That's
inn is
why.
empty. Yes.
I feel like you could kill more bandits with the sound alone.
Like rats are fleeing from the inn just to get away from the sound that he's making. Rodents are scurrying away as we speak. So, does anybody do anything particular before you rest? As you listen to the very interesting sounds that the bagpipes are making, the tunes that the dwarf is playing.
Could I quickly
Yes,
go to the
I'm
shrine
gonna
of the
chuck a
Canebringer?
rock at the dwarf.
Okay, make a range
Stop him
attack
from
roll.
playing.
Make a range attack roll. Roll a d20 since you don't have a modifier.
I don't know how to do range attack.
Just roll a d20. It would use your dexterity. You'd add your dexterity on top of it.
So that's 0.
So that would be my dexterity with it. That means my dexterity would be -0.
Yeah. So that that does not hit him. How's your AC so high?
Chimera is so tempted to, during the night, take those bagpipes and just throw them into a river.
I
Starting
would
to get
like
fed up
to
with
assist the
bagpipes.
bagpipes with some singing.
Yes.
I mean, it can't really make that much better, but you know,
You make it worse? Chimera's you.
can't really make it worse at this point either. Oh, while we're still here, can I go to the Shrine of the Changebringer to have them look at my potions?
You can.
Okay, I would like to do that. Does
Instead of
anyone
trying to
want-
sing with the bagpipes.
Yeah, I've given up on the singing. The bagpipes can't be helped.
All right. So as you make your way to the chamber, it's getting more light. The sun's already setting over the mountains. As you approach, you see the soft glow of candlelight from within. The smell of burning incense. The door is slightly ajar, and some of the windows are also open as well.
Mm-hmm.
Moving inward, press through the door, you see praying at the shrine is Sister Maple, still in her white robes, as you remember her from before. Her hair pulled back in that golden ponytail. And she sees the light kind of increase for a moment as the sun's setting into the room and hears the little creaking, turns and sees you. And she does the motions where she's finishing up her prayer. And, yes, how can I help you today? You come to give reverence to the Changebringer?
Yes, that too. But aside from that, could I ask you for a favor?
What is vexing you?
Let's see, I found these 2 potions, which I totally legitimately acquired. And I was wondering what they might do, but I have no way of figuring it out unless, other than trying them and risking myself. So I was wondering if you might be able to help with that.
Okay. She kind of pops because they're in little soft leather pouches. She kind of pops the top of it and peers in, smells it. Shakes it up a little bit. It kind of agitates a little bit, glowing a little bit. You see a little faint reddish tinge to the liquid inside. These are both looks like healing potions you have. I would hang on to these. You might find them useful.
Excellent. You know, if you somehow had to classify if they were perhaps lesser or better than that, would you say they're lesser?
They don't seem to have a lot of potent magical energies that some of the stronger ones would have, but this will do the job if you get hurt in a pinch. And I have it identified on your character sheet here. These are the 2d4 plus 2 variety. So you have 2 of these.
Oh, hello. Okay, thank you. Much appreciated.
Appreciate what you've done for our township, taking care of those jackal folk.
Yeah, that was not me. That was the others.
Travel with
I
them.
didn't really participate.
Modest you be. Okay. Well,
yeah.
Clearly the Mistress Changebringer has watched over you in your endeavors, and I hope she continues to do so. Safe journeys, friend.
Thank you. Thank you. And I take my leave.
Okay.
Okay. I have potions of healing and I didn't even have to buy them.
If you run out of the healing spells, you can always run out and feed someone potion.
Yes.
Sorry? Oh, can you feed an unconscious person a potion to heal them up? And
Yes,
get
you
them back
can.
on their feet?
Takes an action to do so, but yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can shove it in their gullet.
Okay. My journey to being the combat medic is almost complete.
Hey, so something I was wondering is, could I also pass by the orchard and see if I can see that Ashari guy that we spoke to last session?
You can stop by there. So the sun's already set there. It's setting. He's not out in the field. He may be in his home.
Mm-hmm. Where does he? Do we know where he lives? Or
Well, there's a building right next to the orchard. The
I can
Misty
try knocking
Orchard.
on the door.
So you go up to the door, tuk, 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 and after a few moments, you hear some footsteps come shuffling about, and opening the door, dirt covering part of the face, and the fingernails still caked with dirt as well. You see Rashenik. You remember him from the orchard when you were asking him about the goings on in town, about the Jackals. Oh, hey, are you looking to buy some fruit? We haven't got any shipments in, but thank you for what you've done with the Jackals. It's a long time coming. We need to get rid of them.
There's no trouble at all. I just have one question, if you don't mind. You mentioned last we spoke that there was a druid had gone missing. I'm just wondering, did he carry a staff of some kind with perhaps a green crystal in it?
He did have a staff, but no crystal. I believe it was some kind of. It was almost a large branch with very green, vibrant leaves at the tips, but no crystals that I recall.
Okay. Well, sorry for troubling you. I'll take my leave now.
Oh, no problems at all. And he just kind of closes the door. Just it's weird, encounter for him, but he gives his thanks and shuts the door and goes back about trying to clean up and get ready for the evening.
All right. Let's head back to the others then.
All right. So back at the inn, y'all drinking, eating, having your free room and board tonight. Thinking about what will tomorrow's adventures bring for you.
Yeah.
As you close your eyes and rest, you all are going to be 3rd level when you wake up.
Oh.
So I want you guys to do that over the course of the week as we get ready for the next session, and we'll pick up here next week to see where the Wayfarers go next. Will they investigate the mill? Will they take apart some of the other bounties? Will they try to locate this missing druid? Who knows what the future has in store for them. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today, watching. Got some nice quotes for your group here. We have those added. Hopefully we'll have a full house next week, but it was very fun. Had a great session. Hope you guys did as well. But until next time, everybody, be safe.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yep, thanks.
Happy gaming.
Thanks.
See you guys next week.